day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, how's it going? Let me know if y'all can see and hear me. Oh, yeah, I have it on. Hey, y'all. How's it going? I have not been on camera in I don't know how long, but I wanted to come on right quick and let y'all see my face. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? So I have my computer here and I have my camera here. So sometimes it's hard looking into the camera if I'm trying to see what y'all doing as well. So hey y'all, it's been a minute, but I want y'all to come on. I wanted to come on and let y'all see my face and also thank you. And also talk and let y'all see my hair, right? Because I am getting my hair dyed um on the girls trip, okay? So I'm gonna show you my hair, and this was well, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be the last time y'all see gray in my hair, but y'all about to see a very gray haired female, okay? I'm about to show y'all some gray hair. So anyway, brace yourself, brace yourself. Now, I don't mind my gray, but it is definitely taking over my head because I just think I'm taking after my grandmother, and my grandmother was very gray and a little bit of black. You know what I'm saying? But she was mostly gray when she passed away at 94 years old. But my good girl Reese Cup is going to dye my hair on the sisterhood trip a whole bold color. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all, y'all just gonna have to see it. So, but this might be the last time y'all see my hair gray for a minute. I ain't gonna say, well, I don't know because hopefully it take because I have tried to dye my hair before and my gray is strong as hell. Okay. So y'all ready? Now I've had my hat on pretty much all day, so it is what it is. Y'all look at this hair. Oh my God. Look at this gray, baby. So I'm getting my hair dyed to cover all this gray. It makes me look so old. Anyway, but I'm definitely embracing my age. I'm about to be 53 years old next week, so it is what it is. But my hair, I just don't think it matches. I think the color in my hair don't match my personality because my personality is more vibrant. So I need a more vibrant color, okay? So y'all see this gray, it has definitely taken over my head, which I don't mind it, but I just want to do something different. So, with that being said, hopefully after the sisterhood trip, I will be able to show y'all my new color. I'm getting a new color and I think it's going to be cute. So, that's all y'all. So, let me put this damn hat back on this hair. And I'm not going to tell y'all the color, but it is going to be a color. And what am I doing with my hair right now? I don't know. Y'all know the last time y'all seen it, I had cut it all off and then it just grew back. So my hair grows. I washed it earlier because I went and got it trimmed or whatever, and I washed it, but I haven't put any moisturizer in it yet. Okay. She said, I love the gray. Girl, you love the gray. She said, do platinum. Yeah, I was, but I don't know if my husband liked the platinum. She said, I wish my grays came in like that. You do? Girl, why you want gray hair? Why in the world do you want gray hair? Please explain why you want gray hair. It's all over. Girl, this stuff is just woo, baby child. My son said, Ma, I started turning gray in my 20s. He said I was like 29 or something like that when I saw my first gray. I'm like, for real? He was like, yeah. So my son is turning gray too. Which means that my daughter probably gonna turn gray too. She said, I don't have not one gray hair. How old are you, Betty K? You don't have one gray hair. And y'all, my sides, oh my God, they turned gray first. It used to just be gray patches right here, and then it started coming right here. So, oh, you're 43 and you don't have no grays? Oh, wow. She said you have beautiful cheekbones. For real? My cheekbones are beautiful. Thank you. I guess. I think I have my mom face. If y'all ever seen my mom was a more brighter color than me. And she had the really high cheekbones like my daughter. And and she has a red tone to her skin or whatever. My biological mother. She has like a red tone and really high cheekbones. But I think I took mostly after my dad. My dad is of a darker complexion, but he has the really vibrant, beautiful smile. Well, he ain't alive no more. Neither one of them alive. But when he was alive, his smile lit up the room. So I think I took my mouth area from my dad and this from my mom. My mom had a slim face with a like a long chin, a narrow face and a long chin my mom had, and my daddy had his face was more round and he had a beautiful smile, like beautiful teeth, beautiful smile. So she says 47 zero gray. Oh, 47 and zero grays. You have no gray hair. She said, my whole front turned gray. I wish it blended in, but I dyed mine for that reason. What do you mean when you say you wished it blended in like this? Girl, this gray is taking over, honey. If I keep on going like this, all my hair gonna be white. But this is it. She said, More, you are beautiful with the gray. I love it with your cut. You do? I think it makes me look. Thank you. In a way, I'm like, I don't know how to take that because I'm like, I think it makes me look older. Not that I'm trying to look young. I'm not trying to look young, but I do think the gray make me look older. You know what I'm saying? I think so. But it's all good. But I am gonna get it dyed, and we just gonna see where it's gonna go. But nevertheless, y'all see how long my hair done grew? I'm acting like it's real long. But do y'all see I shaved all my hair off, right? All of it to where it was nothing but a brush cut. You see this? My hair does not take long to grow, you know? So I don't think anybody hair really take long to grow. If you cut your hair off and let your scalp breathe and just let your hair grow back, it'll actually grow and natural. If you don't put all those chemicals and stuff in it, your hair will actually grow like fast. Sometimes our scalp is damaged and we don't know that. But it ain't like I'm no beautician or nothing, so or no cosmetologist. I'm just saying from my experience, I noticed that when I don't want no hair, when I'm like, forget this hair, go to the barber shop and shave it off, it grows back quicker when I don't want no hair. But when you try to grow hair, that's when it don't want to grow. When you really want to grow your hair, that's when it don't want to grow. I keep my hair short. I'm just starting to gray. Oh, you are? What color are you getting in your hair? It's a surprise. It's a surprise. She said it does not make you look older. It complements your complexion. Really? Really? I don't know, y'all. I think I don't know. I just think I'm going to end up like my grandmother, gray hair. My grandmother had gray hair with little bit of black, just a little bit, but majority of her hair was this. So, and my aunt. So I actually think that I'm gonna take out my grandmother's side, well, my daddy's side, and that's the gray hair. She said people are paying to have gray hair. Well, not really. They're paying to have like platinum, I think. I guess you can call that gray. She said, is Reese doing it for you? Yes. Reese is dyeing my hair tomorrow. So she's gonna give me this bold color. My husband just said, don't come back with blonde hair. He doesn't care what color it is. He just doesn't want me to have blonde hair. Jay does not like the blonde hair on me. I tried the blonde hair. He was like, hell no. Jay thinks blonde hair on dark complexion girls is ghetto. That's what Jay thinks. He does not like that. She said, I'm waiting to embrace my gray. Are you? I said that I was going to embrace my gray, but when I said it, maybe because I spoke it out of my mouth, um, I said I was going to embrace my gray. And it seemed like the moment I said it, my hair started getting grayer. I'm like, damn, can you slow down a little bit? It just started getting grayer, you know? So, but I will say this. when I put moisturizer on it and I sponge it up, it actually does look good. This gray, because it blends better, and it actually does look good when I put the moisturizer in it. Like right now, I don't have any moisturizer in it, but when I put moisturizer in it and I sponge it up with the little sponge, it looks good. Actually, believe it or not, it does. So, but I want to talk about something right quick, y'all. Look, let me put this hat on so you know. Anyway, let's talk about something I forgot to mention. Okay, about it's been about a good. When was this? About a week ago or so. So y'all know I came on and spoke about remember when I told y'all that Brianna did not have an eviction? Raise your hand if you remember me saying it was never an eviction. The guy filed it wrong. And a lot of people that don't like Bree, y'all know that talk about her every day, all day, right? They were telling their people that Bree had an eviction because she could not afford a rent. Y'all remember that? And I said, y'all, that ain't it. She never got evicted. It was the guy got mad because he just wanted her to renew the lease or whatever, but he thought that she was going to renew it already earlier. And when she didn't, because he wanted her not even to renew the lease, he wanted her to go up $300 on the rent. And when she told him no, he got mad, told her to move. But I always said it was never an eviction. The guy filed it wrong, and he filed it because if filing when a landlord knows what he's doing, right? When a landlord files for an eviction, he's trying to hurt you, right? Because what it does, it stays on your record for quite a while, right? And it follows you to where the next time you try and go rent, they pull up your rental history and people don't want to rent to you. Like, nice places don't be wanting to rent to you if you have an eviction on your record, right? So landlords know that. He was mad at Bree because the landlord is a snake, okay? He's a low down dirty snake. And what he tried to do was he tried to pull a fast one on her, okay? He thought because she was a single mother, black single mother, that he can get her in there, tell her that his taxes went up or whatever the case, and he increased the rent from $300, 300 more. When she says no, I don't want to pay the $300 increase, right? He was like, oh well, then you're gonna have to move. You need to get out. So he actually tried to put her out back in May. She was like, what do you mean? Like, I just can't up and move like this. My kids are in school, I can't just up and move or whatever. When her lease was not supposed to be over until August the 30th or 31st or something like that, right? And so, but he was trying to pressure her. But when she started responding back to him, talking with sense, he gonna snap back, you know what I'm saying, and say something smart to her because he did not expect her to know what she was talking about. Okay. He thought that she was supposed to just give in. Like we heard other bloggers on YouTube, when they read the paperwork that he had for her, they said, I would have just complied and paid the $300. And that is what the landlord was banking on. He was banking on getting over on yet again another black woman that don't know her rights, don't know how to read, and just trust and believe anything somebody other color than her tell her. I'm letting you know, a lot of people that don't have the same color as us think that we're dumb, and they try to play on us for those simple facts. And when you push back or you start asking questions, right? Or you start reading and looking up the laws for yourself, they get mad. They get intimidated, right? And then they try to intimidate you. Bree didn't let that happen to her. Again, we heard people breaking down her eviction and saying that they would have just paid the $300 and carried on. And I said, those are the dumb ones because they don't know their rights. Those are the ones that people continue to get over on them because they don't know their rights. And they don't know how to research things and find it out, right? Nevertheless, Brianna pushed back and said, no, I offered you an opportunity to extend the lease for another year at the current price. You said no. I offered to extend for 60 days so I can give you your proper 60-day notice. You said no. The landlord told Brianna to move out by August the 31st, but still pay for September. I want y'all to let that sink in for a second. She offered to stay for September, August, September, October. So she offered to stay for 60 extra days and move in October. He says, no, move in August at the end of your lease, right? But pay one extra month since you told me late that you was not going to renew. Who's going to pay a whole extra month, right, of rent when you ain't staying there? Who got it like that? Anybody? Y'all got it like that? Y'all got it like that to where you can pay an extra $3,000 a month just because? Who got it like that? Mind you, this man kept her deposit. He did not even give her deposit back, and then tried to take her to court and accuse her of $12,000 of damage. He's saying that when she got the lights turned off, because the lights was turned off for like a week or whatever, that it caused some type of water damage or whatever in the roof, in the ceiling or something like that. Where when she moved in, she was smart to videotape all the discrepancies in the house, because that's what you're supposed to do. When you move into someone else's house, I don't give a damn what it is. When we moved in here, the blinds in the front room, the string could not open it up. It would not open. We pulled the string, nothing happened. We notated that, and we told the owner, well, we told her friend, the landlord, which is our friend. We said, the strings don't work. She said, what do you want us to do? Replace the blinds. They replaced the blinds. Okay? But every landlord is not the same. So Brianna noted all the discrepancies in the house when she moved in. And one of the things that she noted was there was a stain on the roof, on the ceiling. She didn't know what it was, right? If you're not a mechanic, or not a mechanic, but a construction worker or whatever, you don't know what that is. You just like, what the hell is that, right? She noticed it and she told him about it. So he knew that she knew that there was a stain on the ceiling. But after staying there for 18 months, he tried to play on her top. He is of Indian descent, and I ain't saying nothing about those people, but I'm just saying in my opinion, they think black people are dumb. Okay? They think black people are dumb. They will try to pull something on you that they will not try to pull on a white person, right? Because they don't expect you to read. They expect you to just, you need them, rely on them. If they say the rent is increasing $300, they expect you to pay it. Those are the dumb ones. Those are the dumb ones. If your finances, after looking at your budget, and you see that paying an extra $300 is going to be a little tight for you, and you don't want to do that because you rather put $300 into your children or whatever else, right? You don't have to pay that. You can say, no, I don't want to. I'm going to move. And that's what Brianna did. So nevertheless, we came on this channel and told y'all that there was no eviction, that he filed improperly, that she is not evicted. First of all, you cannot file an eviction when someone is not even living in your house. Do you know what an eviction is? An eviction is to get someone out of your home and take ownership back of your house, to receive your property back, to remove them, and you receive rights to your property back. Not rights, but access, right? Brianna already had turned in the keys, then got it cleaned, asked for an inspection, and he didn't want to do an inspection, okay? She had already did everything that she was supposed to do. But this dude still went and filed for an eviction and 12, he wanted an eviction, 1 month's rent, which was like $3,000 or something like that, or close to that, and $12,000 in damages, saying that she was accused of $12,000 in damages. Okay, so Brianna responded in her counter saying it's not true. I was not evicted. I turned over the keys. He got his keys. Everything was done properly. Okay. I asked him, do he want me to extend 2 months? He said no. I asked him, do he want me to sign another year lease? He said no. His main goal, he was upset because she did not want to pay the increased rent. She didn't want to pay the increased rent. She rather move than to pay the increased rent, and he was mad. He was upset. So anyway, why am I saying all of this? So I heard I heard through the grapevine, really, because I actually didn't hear it myself. I heard through the grapevine that a blogger that loved to come out here and tell little falsehoods on Bree, whether she do it just to keep her audience engaged, I don't know, or just because that's just what she does. But she told a little falsehood on Bree. She's trying to say that the reason why the landlord dropped the lawsuit is because Bree paid him like undercover or whatever. Now, they did tell me that she said she don't have no proof of it. Well, you want to know why she don't have no proof of it? Because she pulled it straight out her ass. Okay? She pulled it straight out her ass. The reason why the guy dropped the case, and it is dropped with prejudice, meaning it was a voluntary dismissal, not with prejudice, I'm sorry, without prejudice. Because with prejudice, meaning that he can't do it again. Without prejudice, meaning that he can refile, right? But the reason why it was dropped, because his attorney basically told him he cannot win this case. There's things that you have to do as a landlord, right? Brianna did everything right. Now, one thing that she probably did wrong, she left that TV or whatever. He said she left TV and I think a couch or something like that or whatever. Now, when you are renting and you turn over the home, it should be the way you found it. So no TVs, no big couches, none of that or whatever, because they will charge you to tow that away. That's like a $500 or $600 charge though. This dude kept her deposit of $3,000 or whatever it was. Don't quote me on the exact amount, but I want to say it was 3,000 candy or whatever it was. But he kept her deposit and then tried to take her to court for $14K. He tried to sue her for $14K. So anyway, his lawyer must have told him, dude, you cannot file an eviction when she gave you the keys back. This is a losing case. First of all, it's filed wrong. You filed it as an eviction. You cannot do that. You need to file it as a small claims, right? Like a small claims if you're seeking damages, right? He could have done that. But he was doing it as an eviction. And it would have just been dismissed anyway because it was not an eviction. So right there, he dismissed the case. And he can refile. Do I think he's going to refile? No. Why? Because Brianna uploaded all of her receipts, baby. All of her receipts. And every receipt that she uploaded says, I don't want to increase my rent, can't afford it, or whatever verbiage she used. I do not want to spend $300 extra to stay in your townhome. Okay. She offered this man, if you're worried about the 60-day notice, I'll stay until October. That'll satisfy the 60 days, right? And also, she even offered him, I'll stay for a whole nother year, because he was complaining about, oh, my daughter's going to college and how am I going to afford my daughter college? You just put me in a bind and all this. She said, I'll stay another year at the current rate. If he was so much worried about whether or not he was in a bind with his daughter, he had a tenant already in the home. He would have accepted that deal at the current rate. Okay. He would have accepted that instead of trying to find another tenant. He said, it's going to be hard to try to find a tenant right now. She gave him two options. Well, three. I can either move now I can stay into October, or I will sign another year lease for the current rate. The man told her, no, I want you out by August the 31st, but I want you to pay another month's rent. Brianna said, no. He already kept her deposit. God damn, you greedy motherfucker. You know? So anyway, so I'm just here to clear that up. Brianna did not pay this man. And then here's the thing. You know, they say, you know, this person, I ain't gonna say her name because they ain't gonna get no clout on my channel. They claim she paid the man undercover, right? Paid the dude undercover. But then calls her broke. Who paid $12,000 or $14,000 outside the court if they broke? So anyway, the lies, the falsehoods, whatever you want to call them, that is a lie. The dude did not have a valid case against Brianna. Brianna has never been evicted. She pays her rent. If she don't pay shit else, she's going to keep a roof over her and her kids' head. Okay? So if you just so happen to hear the falsehoods from anybody that said that she paid the landlord undercover and that's why he dropped the charges, lies, lies, and more lies. It's a lie. The guy dropped the case because he had an attorney. He didn't have his shit together. He did not even offer her an inspection. Okay. So how the hell you cannot legally, he cannot charge her for damages when he didn't even expect and do a out processing inspection. He did not do that. By law, you are required so many days, and I don't know the exact, I will have to look it up, but by law, you are required to do and I'm saying out processing, it may be called another name or whatever, but you are required to do a end of lease inspection, right? Before things are closed out. He did not do that. He did not do that. So if he was being a proper landlord, he would have done it properly. Okay. So with that being said, he had no case. He had no case. He did not have an eviction. She turned over the keys after paying every month of her rent that she lived there. Just because you didn't pay the next month does not mean someone can evict you. How they going to evict you when you got your keys back? The man filed improperly in the first place. And then he pulled some numbers out his ass because he said that she was responsible for $12,000 in damages. Well, do you want to know where he got the $12,000 for? He reached out to a remodeling contractor and said, how much would you charge me to redo the walls, redo the ceiling, fix this leak, fix these baseboards, do this trim, do that, and do this? The dude said, I'll charge you $12,000. This ninja turns around and take Brianna to court with the same remodeling receipt, the remodeling quote, and said, this is what she owed me. That don't even make sense, right? Because the remodeling dude is putting in his little fees. He putting in his time, his value, and whatever the case may be. You can't do that. Just this dude wanted one of the prices in there that he was charging her for was to paint the whole condo. To paint the whole condo. She stayed there for 18 months and he wanted, and that was like $6,000 or 4,000. I probably got to pull that shit up again. I didn't pull the whole thing up. I just have the dismissal in front of me. I didn't pull up the whole, I could, but I don't feel like it. But it was like 6,000 and something dollars of damage. I mean, excuse me, just in the painting alone. Like it was either 4 or 6, but it was a large amount just for the painting of the entire condo. And he wanted Bree to be responsible for that. Make that make sense. So you want your last tenant to be responsible for bringing your condo back up to par so you won't have to spend money out of your own pocket. So you thought that you was going to try to take advantage of a black single female tenant. Anyway, like I said, he didn't want it to go to court because it would have made him look horrible as a landlord. It would have made him look horrible. So he withdrew. He withdrew. It was a voluntary dismissal. So he dismissed without prejudice, meaning that if he wanted to come back again, hold on, y'all. Somebody sent it to me. Let me see. Let me see. Why can't? Oh. So he wanted Bree to be responsible for, let's look at it right quick. This dude is a whole joke. But you know what I don't understand is, even if I don't care for a person, and y'all know I have taken on personal feelings towards someone that I blog about, right? Give me a second. I'm looking for I'm looking for the I'm looking for the receipt. Do you have the receipt of the contractor said he'll do it for this amount, fix the house? Do you have that? Send me that one. I want the one that where he actually said it's gonna cost like $12,000 to fix all of this shit. The receipt of the resort. I mean the contractor, the rental contractor. So I don't see that. So anyway, but again, until I get that one, I'll continue to talk. But again, he had no case, and so he dismissed his own case. He withdrew it. And oh, what I was going to say is, I have had, I have not liked someone that I blogged on, right? Not like them. But let me tell you what I won't do. I won't come out here. Okay, thank you. Okay. So let's pull this up right quick. Let's look at this. Let me make sure it doesn't have no names on it. Okay, it don't, because baby, they be trying to get you, girl. They be taking my videos down when I be putting stuff up with names on it. All right. So this is, oh shoot, hold on. I gotta open it like this so that I can bring it in. Okay. So this is he hired a contractor. What type of contractor was this? Like a restaurant. Oh, okay. Anyway, some type of renovation guy. He hired a renovation specialist to come out here and do an estimate. Okay, so the total damages that he trying to say she owe is $2,800. That was her rent, and he wanted to go up $300. So he's trying to say she owe him for the rent of September, even though she moved in August, and he told her to be out by. The dude told Brianna to be out of his house by the 31st of August, but have the audacity to think that she's going to pay for the month of September. The dude is clearly smoking dog food for real. Okay. So anyway, he hired a renovation specialist to come out and give him a quote. The guy gave a quote. Okay. But damages incurred so far, $12,030. Okay. And those damages: fixed leak in the hallway and damages, drywall and roof damages, fixed and deep clean, $4,350. Color damage paint for walls and door trim and ceiling, $68.80. Leftover furniture, bulk trash cleaning services, $500, and utility connection charges, $300. So to fix the roof and to paint the place by itself was already $11,000. Over $11,000 was to fix a leak in the hallway. Now, what tenant do you? First of all, let me ask you something. Who rents? If you want to say you do, you do. If you don't have to admit it. But who? Not matter of fact, let me ask another question. Who rents and gonna pay for a leak to be fixed? Huh? If you got a leak in your rental that you're renting from someone else, whose responsibility to fix that leak? Whose is it? Is it your responsibility to fix a leak? And is it your responsibility to paint all the walls as you exit? Now, granted, I remember in one of the places that we rented, we did only because we changed the color and we knew that going in. He said to us, if we change the color, we have to put it back as at a neutral color. We knew that and we didn't have no problem with that. Okay. But a typical person that move in and don't paint no walls don't have to repaint the walls when they leave. This motherfucker had the audacity, right? To try to put a fixed leak in the hallway and damage to the drywall and the roof that. When have y'all ever known a tenant to fix the roof? Roof damages. When have you ever known a tenant responsible for fixing a roof unless they went up on the roof and fucking start twerking on it, dancing on it, put a hole in it somehow, right? How you want a single mom, and I'm not saying it like, oh, she's a single mom. If she did it, she shouldn't be responsible for it. No, this dude wanted her to take on his responsibilities as a landlord. He was mad at her because she didn't go for the banana in the tailpipe and didn't agree to his $300 increase. And that's what a lot of landlords would do because they know you don't want to move around. They know you have a child. They know your kids are in school, have developed friends, and they expect you to stay for a while. The fact that she says, no, I'm not going to accept your increase. I'm going to move. It pissed him off. It pissed him off. So he thought that he was going to shit on her by trying to pass down his responsibilities onto her. Look at the damages, you guys. Huh? How is it that her and her kids caused roof damage, a leak damage? And then he wanted her to turn around and take care of the whole painting, the painting of the ceiling, the trim of the doors. Are you out your goddamn mind? Are you out your mind? Right? Now, the large leftover furniture, yep, that 500, yep, or whatever. And the utility, I don't even think she's going to have to pay for that. Hell, he wanted her. The dude said in a text message that he expected her to keep the utilities on throughout the month of September. Why? Well, because he was charging her for the month of September. That's why. Because he feels that she should have to pay the month of September, and he wanted her to keep the electricity on for the entire month of September and pay his ass the $2,800 for the month of September. And she says, no, I'm not paying you for the month of September, and I'm not keeping the lights on for you for the month of September. The dude took her to court. She said, so did he drop everything? Yes, everything is dropped. But like I said, it is without prejudice, meaning that if he wanted to come back to pick the charges back up, he could, but he has to have a valid reason to be able to do this. Okay. First of all, you got to have a valid reason to, you have to have a valid reason to win. He knew he couldn't win. So to hear that another blogger that don't even know the facts of the case, like don't even know the facts. She only see what's in the paper. She don't know what really went on, right? But just because of her dislike for Brianna will pull out her ass that Brianna paid him to drop the charges or pay him under the table. What? What? How about the guy really didn't have a valid case? How about we normalize having common sense? How about we normalize reading and finding out things for yourself? How about we normalize not trying to just snatch some shit out to try to discredit someone, to try to make them look bad, right? They wanted Bree to have an eviction on her record because Robert has one on his, and they wanted it to match. That's all they wanted. When Robert was facing eviction, they didn't go on their panels and break his eviction down, but they went on their panel to try to say that Bree was being evicted, and it wasn't just one of them. It was several of them. It was several of them that broke down this lawsuit, but they didn't break down the dismissal. Well, one did because she had the CYA, but how did she do it? I believe that she had to pay him outside of this. Now, I don't have no proof of that. But ain't no way this man just gonna drop no $14,000 lawsuit just because. Ain't no way. Huh? People drop things when they know they can't win. Okay? I had charges dropped on me because they knew they couldn't win, and they knew when they lost, I was gonna come out here and joke they asses. Clown them for the clown that they are. Yeah, they knew that. In real life. In real life, I was going to clown them. In real life. Anyway. Hey. So people withdraw cases, dismiss their claims when they feel that they don't have the leg to stand. If this man really thought that Brianna owed him $14,000 and he thought that he was going to get it, he would not have snatched this case. So to pull out your ass that Brianna paid this guy off, because he would have put it in the paperwork. He would have said debt settled. Or he would have said with prejudice. People don't think. They really don't think. But they want to continue to provide fluff they want to provide fluff to keep people alert, alarmed, engaged, or whatever, because everybody looking for some type of karma to happen to her. I think that they wouldn't be satisfied until she's out on the street with a damn sign in her hand that says, "We'll fuck for food," or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they literally want her so down, and they are patiently waiting for her downfall, and it's not happening. And they don't understand why things either get dropped or she beat the case, right? Every case that she didn't went to court for, let's talk about it. She went to court for the revenge porn, but it was called electronic uh something, electronic distribution of a nude photo or whatever, but it wasn't called revenge porn. The charge was electronic something of nude photos or whatever, right? That was dropped. That case was dropped. They thought she was going to jail. Remember? They thought that she was going to have to register as a pedophile. Remember? They thought she was going to lose her Facebook page. Remember? None of that happened. And then the case got dropped. Dropped, y'all. Dropped. It was dropped. The case was dismissed. Dropped. Okay? Then she went to court for contempt of charges, contempt of court or whatever. Come to find out, the first time they both got charged with contempt, okay? And said, you need to go and do better. The second time, nobody got charged with contempt, even though they're still saying that she's going to get charged with contempt in January. And I'm telling you, she's not. She's not, okay? She's not, and neither is he. Neither is he, okay? Well, let me take that back. Well, no, I don't think that he will. I think that he's just going to be instructed that he might be held in contempt because of the child support. Actually, he may be held in contempt for the child support, or he may not. The judge may just say, "This is how much you got to pay in child support, and this is how much you got to pay arrearage." Okay, boom, and that's it. That's for January. Okay, I'll be back to tell you about that in January. All right. So no contempt charges, no jail. Then Jill. Oh no, let me. I think before Jill, I think Robert took her to court for $7,000. Y'all remember that? Denied. He lost the case. Lost. Totally. It said in favor of the defendant. That's what it say on that paperwork. In favor of the defendant. So the defendant won, which was her. Okay. He lost. He totally lost this case. Okay. Then I think Jill said that she was going to sue her for some copyright, and everybody like, oh, this gonna be it. This gonna be it. Ooh, what happened? It's still flat on its belly because she don't have the money that it costs to file a copyright lawsuit. It's gonna cost her $10,000, and she's only asking for $5,000. Make it make sense. And she would not be able to prove her case, just like Kendra G ass got clowned for losing her case. Okay? Kendra G got drugged for losing her case. The same with Jill. Jill would have lost her case too. Straight like that. So where is it? I guarantee you, Jill said, nah, I ain't paying that goddamn $10,000 just to turn around and ask for $5,000. Because make it make sense. Who spends $10,000 on a lawsuit and recoup $5,000? If you don't go sit your goofy ass down somewhere. So anyway, that ain't going nowhere. 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 So now this. So they said she didn't get in trouble for the nude photo. She didn't get in trouble for contempt of court. She didn't get in trouble for the second contempt of court. She didn't get in trouble for the $7,000 or whatever. She didn't get in trouble for Jill with the book situation. And now this dude then dropped this lawsuit, right? They keep wondering why things are getting denied and dismissed. And they keep holding on to a glimpse of hope that something is going to stick. That's what they want so bad. They literally patiently waiting for her downfall, for her to fall, scrape her face on the pavement. You understand what I'm saying? They're literally, some of these people that's waiting on her downfall, unfortunately, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but some of them are going to die. Like literally go wherever they're going to go. Wherever they're gonna be in the ground or in somebody's oven. All right, right? Infirmary or inferner and whatever. They're going to be gone. Some of these people that's waiting on her downfall are elderly people already, with already illnesses, injuries, diseases. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these people that's literally waiting on someone that's either young enough to be a child or grandchild. Some of these people are waiting to see her downfall. That's why they run to the chat and sit there when she puts Brianna name in her title, right? Or her baby daddy name in her title, right? They are literally waiting for this young lady's downfall. Literally. They probably got all type of shit going on in their lives. Probably ain't taking their medication or whatever the case may be. They literally waiting on this person to they're waiting on her downfall, and they're gonna end up not here. They gonna be gone somewhere. Glory or hoary, whatever, right? With that being said, because certain bloggers, right, have to make something stick because they didn't came out here and told their audience she got this going on, this going on, this going on, this going on, and this going on. She don't want to come back and be like, y'all, it ain't nobody but God on her side, because how does she beat this? How does she beat that? How does she beat this? How does she beat this? How she keep on beating all these cases? We over here clowning her, right? We over here clowning her and doing video after video after video, just making up wild accusations while they just had him on goose runs and shit, right? We over here we over here pointing out all of these things that she's facing, but ain't none of it sticking. Why nothing that's coming up is sticking? They haven't had nothing stuck yet. Nothing stuck yet. And now you got this landlord. Let me put the dismissal up. Now you got this landlord that dismissed the case. And instead of just coming out and saying, y'all ain't gonna believe this man then dismissed the case. So instead of saying that and saying, and even saying, I don't know why he did that. I don't know what's going on. What the hell? Why file charges and ask for, a good little amount of money, all so you can hit dismiss? Huh? Why go through all the problems just so you can turn around and voluntarily dismiss? Okay? Right? Right? He dismissed it voluntarily. So you would think, I'm not going to keep it up here long because, they be tripping. They just be tripping. Anyway, and I'm probably going to blur it out when I get off. But you would think that if nothing had stuck, you got denied, dismissed, dropped, whatever, you would think that they would stop for a moment and say, you know what? Somebody protecting her. Somebody is protecting her. Somebody is looking out for her. Someone is covering her. Why is none of this shit sticking? But no, they ain't gonna do that. That sounds too much like logic. They're not gonna do that. So what are they gonna do? Make up more excuses. She had to have paid this man off. It's no way he would have just dismissed this. Either he waiting on more evidence, which if he's waiting on more evidence, that means that his shit wasn't together. Hello? That means that he knew he couldn't win with the bullshit that he had in front of him. The man was full of shit. Instead of them looking at what he was charging her for and saying, now, come on now. I may not like the girl, but you want her to fix your fucking roof? Dude, come on, dude. You want her to fix a leak in the ceiling? You want her to paint the whole condo? Come on, dude, right? You would think that they would say that, but not one of them did. Not one. Not one of them put on their thinking cap and said, as a tenant, how the hell are you responsible for a roof? A roof. Roof damages. Now, most insurance take care of roof damages. This lead me to believe that this landlord don't have no fucking insurance. Okay? Because most insurance do take care of roof damages. Okay? So nevertheless, the case is dismissed without prejudice, meaning that he can pick it back up, right? But for this particular blogger to say that they believe that Brianna paid the dude, which one y'all gonna stick with? Is she broke or not? Because you think somebody gonna sue me for $14,000 and just because I don't want to go before the judge, I'm gonna slide the 14 to him? No, baby, prove your case, and then the judge gonna have to set me up on a payment plan because I'm gonna spend the next 20 years paying you your 14K. Do you hear me? You think that I'm gonna pay $14,000 and you got me going to court? Take me to court. What the fuck? Take me. The judge gonna have to, Your Honor, set me up on a payment plan because I ain't got it. Because I ain't got it. I ain't got it, Your Honor. I got kids to feed. I got to keep a roof over our heads. I ain't got it. So anyway, they say she broke. She broke. How she broke if she slid him 14K? I believe that Brianna paid him outside of this lawsuit, like under the table. Girl, why would she pay him when she responded with her answer and denied owing this ninja anything? Denied on this. When that dude kept, and let me tell you something. I don't know all the rules, and I can look it up if I could. I don't think that you, as a landlord, are allowed to keep the deposit unless you itemize what the deposit is for. You have to say, I'm keeping $3,000, 250 for this, 100 for this, 500 for this, 700 for this. You gotta explain why you ain't gave this person their money back. You can't just keep the deposit. You gotta explain that shit in writing. In writing. So this dude knew he was riding foul. Okay. Brianna did not pay this slum ass landlord that tried to play in her face. She did not pay him at all. The person that said that is just delusional. Absolutely delusional. Mm-mm-mm. Delusional. So, with that said, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and clear it up. Sometimes you got to just clear the air. Sometimes you got to clear the air, and sometimes you got to just come out here and let people know what's true and what's not. Okay. And I don't give a fuck what people believe or what they don't believe, right? Because they have their own opinion. They can believe whatever they want to believe. But I'm here to tell my people, I'm telling y'all, this is for y'all. Brianna ain't paid no slimy ass landlord nothing. The dude dropped it because he knew Brianna was going to eat his motherfucking lunch in court and he would have been embarrassed. Okay? It was not an eviction in the first goddamn place. So why certain people were reporting on, oh, she getting evicted, she's broke, she getting evicted. Well, wouldn't you would have loved to see that shit? Uh-huh. They want to win so bad. And a win to them is something happening to her, even if it is just an eviction on her records. These certain people want to win so bad to the point that it's sickening. It's sickening that they want something bad to happen to her. Something, either her relationship goes bad, goes south, right? Or she lose all her money, she lose her channel, she become homeless, she gets an eviction on her record, her and her daddy fall out, because I heard that too. Where is Walter? He must have caught on to her bullshit and no longer in her life. Huh? This is somebody's father. This is somebody's a grandfather to grandkids that he loved. And they would literally come up and pull shit like that out of their asses. He ain't been around her for such and such amount of time. Maybe he didn't caught on and he don't want to have nothing to do with her. Maybe your father is like that. Maybe your father don't want to have anything to do with you or your kids. Maybe the person that's saying these things have experienced things like that in their lives. They mama, daddy, loved ones, then cut them completely the fuck off. Huh? Just pull shit out, straight out they ass. Reach back there. I'm dig deep. It's weird to me. So what I was gonna say is, even if I don't like a person, right? Like I don't care for Robert, but I wouldn't just pull shit out my ass, hoping and praying that he looks bad. You understand what I'm saying? It's literally been over 3 years now since the incident happened. I feel that people should be really concentrating on what's going on now versus what happened back then. But I seen one of these same ass bloggers still pulling up receipts, like literally text messages from long ass time ago. And the same text message they didn't showed about 4 or 5 other times. Would y'all want me to do that? Would you want me to keep going down memory lane and showing y'all the same text messages over and over and over with no new insight? Would you guys want me to do that? Would you want me to keep on just to amuse you guys? Just bringing out the same ass shit over and over and over and over and over. I call it pretty much weird. Just pretty much weird, you know? But nevertheless, um, she didn't get evicted. She wasn't getting evicted in the first place. Okay. The information was put out. Um, I can't say falsely because I know they have to say we was reading what was on the paperwork. But even if you're reading what's on the paperwork, you got to put logic to what you're saying. Don't just read what's on the paperwork without trying to figure it out. Like, wait a minute, how can he file for an eviction and she's no longer there? That's not an eviction. That's not an eviction. They are no longer there and they paid all of their rent. But he thought that he can file an eviction, not because she didn't pay rent, because she didn't pay the month, the extra month that he wanted her to pay. By law, I did look this up. By law, a landlord cannot charge. If y'all do not know, let me go and tell y'all. A landlord cannot charge you for a month that your ass don't stay. They cannot charge you for a month that your ass don't stay. Now, if you break the lease, that's a different thing, right? That's inside the lease. If you break the lease, you may be responsible for certain fees until they get a new tenant in there. That's one thing that we had to do. We broke the lease, right? And we had to pay what we had to pay. That's fine. We knew that. Okay. But a landlord can't charge me. If I fulfilled my lease, a landlord cannot charge me for a month that my ass is not there. That is illegal. That is illegal. Okay. So with that being said, some people just, elevator don't go all the way up. They don't put their thinking caps on. She said, it's 32 of y'all. I mean, oh, excuse me, 328 of y'all in here don't just watch, support the host. We need 15 more till super chats to help her more meet her goal. Let's go. Thank you, Candy. Tip the host. God damn it. Tip the host. No, I'm just kidding. No, but tip the host, y'all. Tip the host. Now, I won't be going live tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Let me look at the dates again. Y'all know we going on our girls trip, sisterhood trip. So we leave out tomorrow morning. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will not be back until Monday. I'll go live on Monday. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might be coming back too late, so I may not even do live on Monday. Okay. So, but as of right now, we're not planning on going live, you know. She said, good night, early flight. Yeah, I got an early flight too. Good night to me. She said, have you packed? Somewhere, child. I packed a little something, something. But anyway, she said, and get them likes up. Y'all get the likes up. We listen, I know we probably have some bushwatchers because we're speaking on Brianna and they probably want to hear something bad so bad. But I'm sorry, I can't share anything bad. So I can't share anything bad because there's nothing bad to share. The case was dismissed and she did not pay the landlord. She had a winning case. She would have won hands down, 100%. She did what she was supposed to do. Okay. She would have definitely won. And the dude knew that. He knew that. She said, I'm moving my flight. Send me your itinerary. All right, I'll send it to you when I get. You moving it right now? Do you need it right now? Hold on. I just sent it to Cutesy. So I'll just send it to you right here. Here, I just sent it to you. That's my flight information. Let me put my flight information in the group. Hold on. I guess I could have did that, huh? I didn't think about it. I gotta sign in and all that shit. Oh, well. Kenny, can you drop my flight information in the group me? Because I'm logged out. So anyway, with that said, she said Bree at home getting ready for Christmas with her babies and the twins crawling. Yes. So yeah. She said, do you remember do a members only live? Oh, you talking about while we're there? Y'all know my haters got memberships, baby. Come on. You know they paying to see your girl. They nosy like that. They bought my memberships before y'all did. She said, oh, okay, that's why they mad. She ain't thinking about them peasants. Exactly. So anyway, so I just wanted to clear up that lie. It is a total lie that she gave to do money under the table. I wonder they're gonna say that she ended up. You remember when they said that the judge ordered her to give Robert back his 8.9 million page? That shit was funny to me. That joker don't even mention that page no more since he lost in court. He don't even mention that damn page no more. He used to mention it every day. Hope you have a safe and fun trip. I'll catch that overseas sisterhood trip. Okay, you coming to thank you for the super chat. You coming to Panama with us? Let me know, girl. Who else coming to Panama? I already got a list, and if your name ain't on the list, you are not getting the information, baby. So if you coming to Panama, I need to know because I got a list already started, you know? So whoever plan to come to Panama, it's not you can't wait no last minute thing. I'm telling you, you cannot. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah. So if you coming to Panama, y'all need to be reaching out to me. Y'all need to be reaching out to me and let me even know that you're coming, okay? Still ain't seen that page return. Exactly. That joker, he might mention it here and there, but you know, before court, he was mentioning it a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. He lost in court. She said I had to pay my YouTube bill today. Thank you, Miss Magnificent. Appreciate the YouTube bill. Appreciate it. She said this is going to be one long weekend without any lives. We might go live then. I don't know. But I don't if I go live, I'm not going to be like, we're not gonna do what we did the last time. And that is show everybody in the house. Cause baby, ooh, child. They want to see us so bad. But to be honest with you, I don't even think that's true. I think everybody has moved on. Thank God, finally. Okay, finally, everybody that moved on and is minding their own channels. And I think that it should stay like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue to mind our own channels, love on our own supporters, and damn my and you know, but we could have been did this, but I'm glad that I don't think anybody is still rah-rahing. I don't think so. Now, I've still got the true supporters over in my comments with their little slick asses. And yeah, so when they come home, I'm going to roast them if they come over to my page. And I'm not just going to do it just because. Only if they come to my page with the bullshit. My page meaning my place of work. That's my work. My page is my work. I get paid. I got paid today from, I was about to say Bank of America, but from Meta. Okay? So if you come to my place of work talking smack, I'm going to make your ass content and make more money. I don't even care if it's just $5. I'm going to make $5 off of your ass. But am I going to go on their page and just poke and pick and this, that, and the other? No. Only if they come fuck with me. You fuck with me, I'm going to highlight your ass. Yeah, baby, I'm going to highlight you. Other than that, nah. I'm not. I don't care to start no problems with nobody. But if they want the problems, you know, coming to my page, starting shit, then yeah, we'll just have to deal with it from there. Oh, she said, my son is Panamanian. He wanted to talk to you on live about Panama being a military brat. Daddy worked on the canal, and my sister was born under the flag. Really? Definitely going to Panama. Love it there. Oh, okay. That's cool, y'all. Come on, honey. She said, I'm already missing sisters, and y'all haven't even left yet. Girl, we leaving tomorrow. It's some sisters already there. They left today. And some are en route. So I'm flying tomorrow. I was gonna go today, and then I was like, nah, I don't want to be away from my husband that long. Praises to God. These streets are nice and quiet. Break room. Finally. 3 years. Now we ain't got to worry about nobody trying to sub nobody, copy nobody. Well, you know, it is what it is, but the copying, y'all know that's going to always happen. But people are moving on and finally stop disrespecting their community wall. Somebody said, "What's going on with your bottom tooth? I thought you had braces." I did have braces, and I stopped wearing my retainer, so my bottom tooth is going back crooked. I gotta go and get it fixed. So that's what's going on. Thanks for noticing that. Yeah, I gotta go back and get it fixed or whatever. I spent a lot of money for my teeth, but baby, when you get braces. When you get braces, if you don't wear your retainer, in which my retainer broke, I had a bottom retainer. I had a bottom retainer and it broke. It literally broke the wire. And ever since it broke, my tooth, the same tooth that I had a problem with my whole entire fucking life, is going back crooked. So I went to the dentist and my dentist said that I would have to put braces back on my teeth or wear a Invisalign for some months. So anyway, I'm gonna get it fixed. Just hold on, baby, because I love my mouth and I love my smile. So I'm gonna get it fixed. So that's what's going on with my bottom tooth. I know that was a hater and trying to be funny, but I don't give a fuck. Well, I know it's a troll. It's okay, cause ain't no shame in my game. I still talk shit, even with my tooth. I still talk shit. It ain't quieting me. It ain't gonna make me be quiet. You know, I done had this tooth in my mouth like this for almost 50 years. Now, for 2 years, they straightened it out for me. But my damn retainer broke and I got to go back and get it done. I just got to get my mind right to just have my teeth hurting again. She said, "Is that Blu-ray in the house?" Where Blu-ray at? Where is Blu-ray? Is Blu-ray in the house, y'all? Hey, I didn't even see you. I was going to call you when I got off live. He said, "Yeah, I'm here. Hey." I was going to call you. You want me to go ahead and share the news? You want me to tell them the news or you want me to wait? I have not spilled the beans yet. I have not, well, totally. I spilled a little of the beans. I opened the can, but I have not spilled the beans. He said, "You can't." Oh, man. They say I can't hold water, so I be trying to hold it. But Lord Jesus, don't. Y'all know I can't hold shit. But y'all, me and my friend Blu-ray, she said, "Yes, she has." She said, "More I already knew." You already knew what? We ain't even, I have not said nothing to y'all. So what you know, girl? What you know? I have not said nothing to y'all. Nothing. I haven't said nothing to y'all. So what you know? What you know, Sandra? She said, "Hey, y'all, I'm late." She said, "They must have put a magnifying glass up to your mouth. Dang, ain't it?" They probably see it because when I laugh, they can see the crooked tooth. They can stay in my mouth, honey. They stay in my mouth, baby. They stay in my mouth. But it don't, some people with crooked tooth or with a crooked tooth, they'll be like this. They'll talk like this. Or they'll talk like this. Yeah. Um, yeah, y'all. But I ain't no shame in my game. If I'm embarrassed over my crooked tooth at 53, which I'm not gonna keep it like this, I'm still gonna get it fixed. But I'm not embarrassed. No one can embarrass me over anything. Nothing. This doesn't embarrass me no more. It used to when I was insecure. I'm not insecure no more. I know who I am. I'm a grounded ass woman. That's a difference. So my crooked tooth don't bother me. Actually, let me take that back. I ain't gonna say it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna get it fixed because I want the pretty smile, right? But I'm not like, I ain't gonna hide it, like, y'all, hey, y'all, can y'all imagine if I talk to y'all like this? Hey, loud talkers. What's going on, loud talkers? What y'all doing, loud talkers? How everybody doing? Can you imagine me doing this or talking like this? Hey y'all. Girl, bye. Y'all better stop. But I got some news to tell y'all. I got some news to tell y'all. I got some news. So, on a serious note, y'all, and this is so funny because people for the last 2 years or so have been saying that I hate men. I don't hate men. I just hold men to a high regards. I hold them to standards. A lot of women don't. They allow men to just be goofballs. I don't. Mm-mm. I hold men to a higher standard than I do women. Why? Because they supposed to be our leaders. They supposed to be our leaders. So I hold them to a higher standard. With that being said, I've never hated men. I'm married and I have 3 sons, three, and a grandson, and 9 granddaughters. Hey. But anyway, with that being said, Blu-ray and I talked and have decided that we are going to come together and put together some content for you guys about relationships. Now, um just know that when we do come together and do our podcast about different relationship topics, it ain't gonna have nothing to do with Miss Season. Okay, we ain't gonna even mention Miss Season. So I'm gonna ask you guys to help keep the chat respectful when Blu-ray is on the panel, because that is him and Miss Season are acquaintances or whatever the fuck. But they friends, sisters, or whatever, brothers. But so when he's here as a guest on my channel, we are not going to roast her or sub her or any of that. Okay? We're gonna act polite and civilized. Okay? We're gonna act polite and civilized. But he talking about I hate you. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even do anything. What I do? Come on. But I think bringing him on will bring some insight to a lot of answers. You know how I be telling y'all things like, y'all be thinking men be liking all this or that, or whatever the case may be. We're gonna hear from a real man. We're gonna hear from a man that's not a cornball, not a cheese ball, not a goofball. You know what I'm saying? Don't stuff his pants. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't jump out the bushes with a Superman suit on. Anyway, but we are going to talk to a real man that have dealt with real life problems himself in relationships with his kid's mom, and we're going to tie it together like that, right? So we will know from a real man how they feel about things, and you guys will be able to ask questions, but we're going to talk about real topics that matter, because I think a lot of women are fooled. We think men want what's on the surface, and that ain't even it. It's so many women out there feel like they got to go and do all this stuff or whatever to get a man, and really you just have to be yourself. But that ain't even all we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about other stuff, right? What I'm doing right now is I think him and I together are trying to put together, we're trying to lay out what some of our topics going to be. Y'all remember when I came to y'all and said I want to break down the book Why Men Love Bitches? And he doesn't call women bitches. So let me clear that up. He doesn't do that. That I know of. That I know of, right? But but the book is called Why Men Love Bitches. We're gonna break that book down together, because even though the title says that, it has a lot of good meat in the book, right? He said, I don't even use profanity. Ooh, Lord, how we gonna work? Well, I'm gonna try to calm down my cuss words a little bit or something, something when he is on the panel. Now, it won't slip a 2 or 3 or 5 or 9, then it's just gonna slip. But y'all know I've been cussing for a long time, honey. You know what I'm saying? The military damaged you, girl. It just damaged me. It just damaged me. But my mouth is ruthless when it comes to them cuss words. But I know how to tone it down a little bit, and I'll try. I'll try. However, so he don't call women bitches. The name of the book is Why Men Love Bitches. We're going to take the meat out of that book and explain to you what they're saying. It's just a metaphor. Why men love bitches. It's just a metaphor. It's a metaphor. It don't mean you really want to drive your car off the cliff and kill yourself. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Inside joke, inside joke. But anyway, she said, you have improved more. Oh, with my cousin, I have. Oh, she said I improved. Lord, I must have been a beast. So anyway, but we're going to break that book down, and amongst other things. So if you have a topic in which you want, he says, and don't be showing me no naked men. I ain't gonna do that no more. I already know that you like Jay when it come to that. My husband name is Jay. You like him when it come to that. He look at me. Now if you do it again, I'm gonna be mad. You do it again, I'm gonna be upset. I was like, I ain't gonna do it again. I ain't gonna do it again. I ain't gonna do it again. But it do be funny. She says, well, I do have, wait a minute, well, I do. I'm not going to change how I speak. He's a visitor. Oh, she said, I do. She said, I cuss and I'm not going to change how I speak. so, so with that being said, we're going to start off on my channel. We're going to do it over here. And then we're going to uh we're gonna start off on my channel first, and then we'll go back and forth on his channel after a while. We're probably gonna do maybe like, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes on my channel, and then I will be a guest on his channel. Okay. And it's collaboration. It's we are content creators at the end of the day. Um, and at first I was like, oh, but this right here will show you that you can be civil and have an acquaintance with someone that you may not like somebody that they are acquaintance with. It's grown folks shit. With grown folks business, okay? So it's grown folks shit, and this is about business. We're gonna help each other on each other's panel with relationship talk. He talks relationship talks. I talk about, mine is more about toxic relationships, but I would also like to talk about not just toxic relationship, but healthy relationships. Because a lot of people don't know what healthy relationships look like, feel like. Healthy relationships, and they do exist. Healthy relationships do exist. I have a healthy relationship. I have a healthy relationship. Now, have I always had a healthy relationship? No. And y'all already know that, right? Because anyway. But I do have a healthy relationship, you know. Um, and yeah, they exist. They absolutely exist. And you too can have a healthy relationship. So we're definitely going to be, and she said, all we do is win, 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 no matter what over here. Thank you, Miss Magnificent. So we're going to be, she said, what is his YouTube name? Do you have your YouTube channel name? Hold on, because we dropped your Instagram, but we did not. I don't think we dropped your YouTube channel. He said, I don't do nothing messy. I don't know his YouTube. He'll tell me what it is, I'm sure. Or he could just drop it in here. So I think that it's gonna be fun. Okay. She said we absolutely can't wait. Yes, so we decided that we're gonna wait until I come back from Florida. Y'all know I take off tomorrow and I won't be back until next Tuesday, but um then that Wednesday is my birthday. So we gotta turn up for the birthday. Turn up for the birthday girl. Turn up for the birthday girl. Turn up for the birthday girl. Turn up, turn up, turn up for the birthday girl. So I think we're gonna start. I ain't gonna tell y'all the exact date, but I'll let y'all know in advance. I need to make sure him and I are on the same. Oh yeah, and unfortunately, y'all, here's the bad thing. He is a coach of the youth. Like he's a personal trainer and he coaches like, what do you coach? Track or boxing or something you coach. But anyway, because he's a coach, he won't be able to come in at 7. So that is an unfortunate thing. So a lot of y'all will not be able to see it until the next morning because the show is going to start at 9 p.m. Central, which is Texas time. 9 p.m., which means that it will be 10 o'clock Eastern Standard. And I know a lot of y'all go to bed early. So, oh yeah, he's a conditioning coach. Thank you for that. Thank you. He's a conditioning coach. So he trains people in the evening. So my 7 o'clock show, he will not be able to come on that show. So we're gonna do, I think we called it relationship talk after dark or something like that. We're gonna do like a relationship after dark, and we may change the name to make it jazzy up or whatever. But it's gonna be something. It's gonna be nighttime. She said, "Shit, auntie, now I'll be asleep." I know. I'm sorry. He said, that's I mean, he said, drop the link. Let me address the elephant in the room. Okay, all right. Who's the elephant? The elephant in the room. Come on. Come on down. Come on, come on. Now you know I'm gonna have to let me pull up Google because I got you on Firefox and it's gonna do that echo thing. So let me put you over here. You can go ahead and come up, but I'm just changing browsers because it's gonna make that noise. Oh, I mean,
More.
hold on. Hey, honey, I'm trying to bring my screen back up. It's telling me, hold on 1 second. Why is not letting me bring my screen back up? Give me a second.
No, you good.
Why is it not doing that?
What was you talking about tonight anyway?
Um,
Oh, you was
about
getting, oh,
I
you
was
already
talking
done with your
about,
show?
yeah, it wasn't really a show. Well, I guess every time I come on is a show. Where screen? It's not, it's telling me I don't have a I do have a background. It's not allowing me to put my background up. What?
When I was watching you, I can see you. Now I can't see you.
I know. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Now I asked you to drop the link because I said, like, listen, me and Amora had great chemistry the first time that I came on her stream. And so we both agreed that, hey, the chat like me. I like Amora's vibe. Amora like my vibe. So we just wanted to come together and do some content. So as far as I seen somebody say something about don't do nothing with him to build mid-season. Mid-season, listen, I have several fitness pages. My main men's viewpoint has 600,000 followers. I'm not doing no content to build anything for nobody else. Me and Miss Amora, we coming together to help each other. This ain't about benefiting, helping nobody else. Because if it was all about that, I wouldn't even be trying to do nothing with Amora. Like let's just be honest about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Y'all want a man's perspective. Me and her had a great conversation, and y'all and majority, let me say the majority of the chat, like from what I seen, y'all like me. So we agreed to come work together. Like we gotta
Yeah.
get out of this.
Who said don't do? I ain't even gonna say who
No,
said it because
I don't know. I just seen it in the comments. I'm like, can we just stop being negative for 2 days? Just give me 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It's always got to be
yeah,
something with our kind of our people. It just gotta be something negative all the time. Can we stop this, please?
Yeah, no. So our show is not gonna have anything to do with him and Miss Season show. Have y'all started y'all show yet?
We did one Monday. Like I say, we did it on TikTok though.
Oh, you did? Okay, so I
Mhm.
missed it. I missed your show. So yeah, and I don't really know how to work TikTok like that.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
but
but like I say, I'm building different platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got Facebook, so I'm not worried about Facebook. So I'm trying to do YouTube, and so that's why I say I met you. You know, I wanted your mentorship on the YouTube lane. TikTok, I know how to do TikTok, but I'm working on my TikTok. So you know, that's just something else. Cause I
and
want
maybe
to.
you can teach me TikTok because I have no idea about TikTok.
Nah,
Camille's
you'll
been
go.
trying to
Nah,
get me
hey, Amar, you'll go crazy on TikTok with what you're doing
for
right here. You'll
real.
go crazy. Nah, for sure, 100%.
Mm.
The thing I like about TikTok, you have random people pop up on your live like every time you go live, like people all across the world.
Yeah, you could have that on YouTube too, but you got to be careful with it because a lot of them be bots.
Okay.
But you know, 'cause people have been telling me I need to go over to TikTok, and I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and I just haven't done it yet. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
see,
I've
it's
been
a
trying to
lot.
tell see Camille over
See
there
what?
killing the game on TikTok.
See, I wish they like, cause I know you can stream on like on StreamYard, you can stream on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously, but you can't with TikTok. But if they had it where you could stream all three at the same time, then it'd be easier to do it like that. But
You actually can.
you
Now I
can.
don't know if you could do that. I don't know if you could do it on TikTok. Let me see something.
No, no, no.
I
I
don't.
don't think you can. I don't think you can do TikTok. You can do Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Okay, that might be the case.
Yeah, you can do
You know,
Instagram,
they have
YouTube, and
another channel called Kicks, but I don't really. I like Kicks for you can do music and this that, and the other, but it's not. A lot of people say that they don't like it because they don't get to pull it up on their TV, and a lot of people watch YouTubers on their TV because my husband and I watch YouTubers on our TV.
yeah, me too. And then I was thinking about I tried Rumble. I didn't like Rumble.
I never
Even though
heard of Rumble.
he never heard of Rumble. Yeah, when most
No,
people get kicked off YouTube, they go to Rumble.
I never heard of Rumble.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
never
yeah.
heard it.
Yeah, when most
Yeah,
people
no,
get kicked off YouTube, because Rumble let you say whatever. It's no holds barred with us, straight up.
oh Lord. Do you
Hmm.
get paid? Is it a
Yeah,
monetized
you get paid.
platform?
Yeah, yeah, you get paid.
But you
Hey,
know,
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna send you something because Chat Cheats Chat GPT just came out with a like Google, they came out
AI
with something called Atlas. Did you hear about that?
Alice,
No, Atlas, ATLAS. So instead of going to
Well, what
Google
is it?
to research, you go to Atlas now, and it's a feature
Atlas?
from Atlas. It's a feature from ChatGPT, and what's happening is that if they take over Google, they were talking about how Google get AdSense. You know, AdSense is connected to YouTube, so
Yeah.
it might affect YouTube. I'm
Mm.
gonna send
Yeah,
it
I
to
don't
you.
know. Yeah, send it to me because I've never heard of it. Send it to
No,
me.
no, no. It just came out. So but they just talking about in the future. So in the future,
Oh,
like they might take the AdSense money from YouTube. I mean from Google. And you know, Google is who got the AdSense. And that's what
yeah.
I was watching it today. And so that's why I'm glad I do have my Facebook up making money from that because if they start messing with the AdSense money, you know, they might take away. I don't know if they still gonna do the advertisement with YouTube, if it affects the so it's just a whole thing. So and that's on down the line because they were even talking about how like a lot of the jobs our kids are like, let's say you got grandkids, right? A lot of the jobs
I know.
and the way that school is teaching them, a lot of the jobs that 30% of jobs people have today won't even be in existence in 10 years.
Yeah, because I did hear that they're talking about Amazon is talking about replacing like over
Exactly.
600,000
Thousand
employees with
exactly.
robots.
Exactly. So it's like people really, really better get on their game within the next 10 years with AI and them automating everything. Like it's crazy.
Well, we know some people getting on AI, honey. They're gonna have a whole movie. Um, um A lot of people gonna start AI in their whole life. Their whole life, you know. They're gonna want some people
Hey,
to think that
you just can't boy, that girl,
they just
boy.
gonna AI their whole life. Everything gonna be AI. It's just gonna be AI. Hell, who knows? I might AI my damn life. Shit,
Oh
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Hey, no,
That's the
for
new.
real.
That's the new flossing these days. Just AI that shit.
Hey, but you know
Whatever
what?
you
I
want them to
can't
see, just
listen,
AI that shit.
listen. Hey, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot AI myself. I can't do that.
Baby, listen. I just think that it's a fantasy. You know, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
baby, matter of fact, let me ask you something. So we
Yeah.
all gonna talk about relationships, right? But are you opposed to breaking down other content outside of relationships?
I
And the
want to
reason
talk
why I
about
say,
everything. I don't want to be in no one lane.
okay.
Yeah,
So
I don't want to just talk about
so
relationship. I want to talk about everything.
you want to help me break down a video tonight, or do you want to stay away from certain things? We ain't got to talk about Miss Season. We're gonna stay away from her.
All right,
But
drop the
what about
video.
her
Let's go.
boyfriend? What about her boyfriend? I mean, her ex-boyfriend. God damn it, I forgot he
Listen,
played her.
listen. Let me say
Her
it.
ex. I mean, damn, I
Let
didn't
me,
mean to say.
let me say it. Let me say it. Let me say it. I don't
I
want
didn't
to
even
touch
mean to
that.
say it.
Listen,
I mean, her ex. Her
listen.
ex.
I don't. Nah, I don't want to speak on a dude. No.
Okay, you don't. Okay.
No, I don't
All
speak
right,
on it.
then
Now, if you talk
you can't
about
break me
like
down.
some celebrity gossip, I deal with that. But him, no, I'm not speaking
Well,
on it.
I caught some shade earlier, and so we ain't got to break it down. But I want to break it down with my. Okay, so what if I just break it down with you up here, but you ain't got to say nothing?
Hey, I'll break it down.
All right, so I peeped something today, right? And I'm just gonna show you what I peeped. Okay. Now, the reason why I peeped this is because I know a little bit of the backstory. You know what I'm saying? I know I can read between the lines a little bit. I can read between the blurry lines a little bit better than certain people. Okay.
Boy,
So
you
now
hell.
I just want you to tell me if you think I'm off. You don't have to join in. You
Yeah,
could
cause see,
just
like
say,
I'm more cause see, like if I start speaking on it, it gonna look like I'm hating. You see what I'm saying? And one
yeah,
thing
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not is a hater. That's what I'm not. So you know what I mean? Now, if we talk about like celebrity gossip and people that we probably never meet and stuff like that, cool. But because y'all been doing content on him and I know her and that, so I don't want to seem like that I'm dry snitching, dry hating, none of
Yeah.
that. I'm
So
not
you
doing
know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this in front of you. I'm not gonna do this in front of you. And she said, the more you talk and we admire blue. Oh, y'all admire blue. Oh. She said, huh? Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. She said, you ain't gonna meet Robert either. So anyway, but I peeped something today. I'm just gonna show you what I peeped. Okay.
it. Yeah.
You don't even have to speak on it. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna speak on it.
So, okay. So, um, one thing I know about the brothers, especially Robert, he is a huge attention seeker. That's just what he does. He seeks attention on the internet. Whether you want to call it content, chasing cloud, or whatever the case may be, but he is absolutely a attention seeker. So his brother did a little AI because he didn't copy it off him or whatever. And I'm just gonna put up what the AI said. It says a king doesn't chase attention. That was the title of the video. And then this is what he says. Hold on.
King doesn't chase attention. He carries peace so loud the world has to listen.
Did you hear him say? Let's start it all. Let's start
King
it.
doesn't
Oh, here
chase
we go.
attention. He carries peace so loud the world has to listen.
Okay. Now it says a king doesn't chase attention. He carries it so loud that the world has to listen. Okay, one more time.
King doesn't chase attention. He carries peace so loud The world has to listen.
He carries peace so loud, the world has to listen. Okay. So that is what his brother did, right?
Yeah.
So now, in my opinion, now we're gonna pull this one up. In my opinion, the reason why I say that that's shade, I feel like he was shading his brother because everybody knows his brother is an attention seeker. Okay. Now his brother comes back and do this. Hold on. Now, Kevin literally just said a king doesn't chase attention. He carries it so he carried peace so loud, right? He carries peace so loud the world has to listen. So now after he did that, his brother comes back and says this. Listen to what his brother says.
People who starve for attention. When you respond to rumors, they're giving small minds free promotion. The truth never needs defending. Time always exposes what's fake. Protect your peace, not your pride. You're right. Bro, stop feeding people who starve for attention. When you respond to rumors, they're giving small minds free promotion. The truth never needs defending. Time always exposes what's fake. Protect your peace, not your pride. You're right.
So now you probably like, what is all this about? So Kevin basically said a king doesn't seek attention. Then his brother turns around. Yeah, more don't involve him. I'm not involving him. I'm just talking. Then his brother turns around and says, stop feeding people who wants attention or something like that.
Feeding people who starve for attention.
Stop feeding the people who starve for attention. And see, I believe he did that as a jab at his brother because he feels that his brother did a jab at him. So his brother literally did the video walking saying a king doesn't seek attention, right? They peace demands it or whatever he said. And then his brother comes back and act like he's talking to him from a big brother to a little brother saying, stop feeding the people for attention, who seeks attention, right? And that's because that's what Kevin did for a long time. Kevin went back and forth with people on his page for a long time. So it was, in my opinion, I believe that he was taking a shot back out at his brother. Did any of y'all get that? She said he absolutely did. They always do that. You see Kavina using AI now. Yeah, he is using AI. But so did y'all get that? Did you see the shade that his brother threw and then turn around and he threw the shade right back at his brother? I wish both of the real him and the AI would just shut the hell up. So y'all caught that. I thought I was the only one that caught it because she said, Blue, you can drop down because you would definitely be labeled a hater. Yeah, you don't have to stay up here for this. But anyway, I was gonna bring
listen, I'm sitting here chilling. I ain't said a word, so I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah. No, you don't have to say anything on it, but you would have to know the back and forth that they have done in order to even but I don't want to put you in this, but my people know that this was nothing but shade. He threw it right back at his brother. His brother did one saying a king don't seek attention, and he came back like he was schooling his brother by saying, and it says, me and my brother Kevin Wesley having a conversation, big brotherly love, okay? And it's almost like him telling his little brother, don't feed people that seek attention. Basically trying to, because he was in it. Kevin was caught up in the back and forth, even with women. He was caught up in the name calling, the back and forth, and acting like a real girl at one point. But now he's going around talking about king don't seek attention because he knows his brother is an attention seeker to the max.
Yeah.
So
I've seen Kevin on my homeboy panel before. My homeboy be having panels all the time, relationship panels, and I've seen him on there a few times.
Who is your homeboy?
Ali.
No, I don't know him.
It's a dude named Fatty and Ali. They have a show about relationships and they America's Most Hated Men. They the new Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know them. I wonder what I know them by their picture, but I don't think I know them.
Yeah,
I don't think I know. But anyway, she said, Blu-ray, you don't want to comment on a man that wears a man 27 piece. He don't want to get involved in that because he don't want to look like. So let me ask you this though. So is that a thing? Do men rather do commentary on females and tearing them down than to hold another man accountable because he don't want to look like a hater?
No, we do. I did commentary today on Marvin Winans. I mean, not Marvin Winans, Marvin Winans, yeah. So no, I do content on men because I feel like Marvin Winans was out of pocket for the way he addressed that lady in front of her grandchild. You know what I'm saying? So I do it, but mainly more on the celebrity level, like I deal with that, but like people like with that situation because all the pieces, you know what I'm saying? I won't deal with that, but I'll speak on the man for sure, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I find that strange because I see men will make up with a man quicker than they would apologize to a female. They would literally go out of their way and say, "Man, I respect you all. I ain't got no problem with you. This ain't about you. I respect you and all this or whatever." But they would
But
call a woman a B and
it
tear her
depends
all
on
the way down.
it depends on the scenario though. What we talking about?
Okay.
You
Yeah,
see
I
what I'm
just
saying?
noticed
It's
that.
something I'm not finna make up for. It just depends on what happened and what transpired. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, yeah.
I'll make up with a woman, apologize to him, all the above. Just like I say, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It don't care if it's man or woman.
So everybody is saying Marvin was out of pocket. What did Marvin do?
Oh, you didn't see the video?
No. His
Yeah,
Marvin
so
Wayne?
yeah, Marvin Winans, yeah. So it's a church, he got the church in Detroit. So they were taking up an offering and giving $2,000. And so the lady came up, she had $1,235. And she was like, I'll work on getting the rest of it, the rest of the 800. And he was like, I didn't just play you should be able to play the video, but yeah. Now I speak
What
on
do you
men
see?
for
I
sure.
see it on the Breakfast Club. What do you see it at?
It might be, it might be on TMZ, it might be on Shade Room, it might be on It's on Site. I'm sure it's on one of them.
Let's look at it
Yeah,
on Breakfast
because I
Club.
talked about that today. Now I talk about men, baby. Now I hold everybody to
Hold
the
on.
fire, man and women.
Let's see what's going on. I haven't seen it.
No, that's not it.
The perfecting churches, giving faith and stand in unity.
Oh,
With the
that's
vision
it. That's it. That's it.
seed of
But that's not that.
$1,000.
Hold on, more. That's not the actual video though. It's an actual video to it.
Are they not going to show the video?
I don't think they're gonna
Oh,
show the video. It's an actual video though. You got to see the actual video.
okay. Hold on. Is this it right here? You said you seen it on TMZ?
Yeah.
It says something about respond. Pastor and church members respond to viral donation video.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the donation video. That's it right there.
Oh, all right, hold on.
Clear up a major misunderstanding that's gone viral on social media.
On Sunday, Pastor Marvin Winans hosted a day of giving. Members of Perfecting Church were asked to donate $1,000 and raise another $1,000 to help finish the new sanctuary in Detroit and support their community programs. Pastor Winans asked those giving $2,000 or more to come to the front of the church first, with others following, from the largest donors to those donating as little as $1.62. The one member, Roberta McCoy, went viral after someone posted video of her coming to the front with less than $2,000, claiming she was rebuked by Pastor Winans. I spoke exclusively with both Pastor Winans and Roberta McCoy, who says she's been attacked online since that video began spreading. You're the woman in that viral video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction, because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that. So I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call. And that's all that was.
Roberta told me Pastor Winans personally apologized to her. She's been a member of Perfecting Church since 2013 and has given faithfully over the years and will continue.
I want to see the correction, or the so-called correction.
Yeah, the actual. Yeah, they. Let me say this some more. They lying. I'm pretty sure he called her, contacted her, and so they can try to clean up what happened in the actual video. But he lying. I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on.
In faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000,
I'm gonna work on the other 800.
well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Damn.
It had to be the man on the organ for me, because what was those last little messy notes? Not the womp, womp, womp.
So hold on. Is there more? Hold on.
No, that's it. That's it.
So hold on. Let me just hear.
They wait on the government to give them programs. Because they wait on the government to give them programs to offset their budgets. And then when those candidates are out of office, they don't have anything. This is the reason the teaching of tithes and offerings is crucial to not only the success of the church, but the longevity of the church.
Now, in this clip, you see Pastor Winans abruptly stop the service, not to pray, not to worship, but to rebuke a fellow parishioner for giving $1,200 instead of $2,000. Now, I wanted to look within the context of this situation to find out exactly what happened, and that's exactly what I did. Here we go.
I want a generation that recognizes I gotta give because that's how God gives back to me. Are you listening to me? And so today is our day of giving, where we give a significant offering. And if I stand here for the next 4 hours receiving money, I'm going to shout till I fall out, because there's nothing I have that is mine except God gave me the strength to go get it.
Oh my God.
We had another auction style.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to get in his ass. Who is this? Marvin Winans.
Yeah, Marvin Winans.
Is he a part of the singers, the group, the singers?
Yeah, BB and CC Winans, he can them.
Oh, so he was married. No, he the brother of one of them, right?
Yeah,
Oh, so he pimping the community.
100%.
Oh, and then so somebody recorded it, right? Or was it on church?
Yeah, somebody
recorded it and posted it.
Yeah, and it went viral.
And now all of a sudden she's trying to say it was a correction.
Exactly.
And they trying to say it was a correction because she came in the line wrong. He wasn't mad at the amount she gave. He was mad because she came up when she wasn't supposed to come up during that time. No, he mad at the amount. That's all he heard was the amount. She said, here's 1,000 right here, and then here's 200, and I'm gonna get an 800 later. That's all he heard the amount.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So this joker can ask everybody in the congregation to sow a seed of $2,000. God damn.
Yeah, see, the issue that I have with it is that when you go to these different blog sites, up under the comments, all you see is, this is why I don't go to church. This is why I don't go to church. This is why I go to church. And so the Bible says that don't let your good be spoken evil of, right? So even though you possibly had good intentions, but you can't do that in the public and then bring a reproach upon the body of Christ. Now you supposed to be leading people to God, not pushing people away. And then when you got past a ride around in Bentleys, but then when somebody mortgage do it, when somebody light bill do it, when somebody's truly struggling and they ask for help, and they've been tithing at the church for the past 10 years, and then the church say, "Oh, we can't help you." That's a problem to me.
Right. It is a problem. It is a problem. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I don't mind talking about pastors on this channel over here, honey, because I calls the spades all the spades. The spades needs to be called. So I definitely don't mind. I did not know that he did that. Now, was this on Sunday?
It was recent. I know it was had to be Sunday because it just went viral. So today, well, no, hold on. Today, Thursday, Wednesday. It had to be Sunday.
Yeah, it could have been Sunday, and it's just getting around. Baby, this joker crazy, but I will say this. I don't think that, I think a lot of reason why people moved away from the church also is because there's a lot of manipulation and gaslighting that goes on in church. And if you are a type of person that can be easily manipulated and gaslit, you probably don't see it. But for those that can point those things out, you could definitely see it. And people try to always say, "Oh, it don't happen in my church, don't happen in my church." I think it happens in probably everybody's church, unless you just one out of freaking thousands or whatever. But I think that people just don't see it in their church because they don't want to see it. Sometimes we see what we want to see.
Mm-hmm.
She said Ricky Smiley has the whole video. Okay, I'll go look at Ricky Smiley's page. Not right now, though.
Yeah, it's just like when it comes to the church is supposed to be a hospital. It's supposed to be the place where we receive healing. And it's kind of hard when so many churches, it's all about the pastor. It's not about the people. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so my thing is that I don't have an issue with a pastor making money if he's writing books and he's receiving proceeds from his gift. That's totally different. But when you're just living off the church salary, driving these fancy cars, living in these houses, and that church isn't helping the immediate community that is in, that's where I got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, the churches ain't trying to be helping nobody. They might help you here and there, but they ain't really trying to help nobody. She said, Amore and Blue, did y'all see the video of the pastor saying his Bentley belonged to the church? And when someone in the congregation asked if they could drive it, he says, no, God wouldn't want that. Why God wouldn't want him driving the Bentley?
Yeah, it's a guy. He had on a bunch of chains on. It's a pastor, and he said he was talking about that's why I parked the Bentley in the church, and somebody screamed out, "Can we drive it?"
Wait a minute. Did you just say he parked his Bentley in the church?
Yes, in the church. Yes.
How? What?
That's real. That's a real video. You can pull the video. That's a real video.
Wait a minute.
And I'm good. Hey, Amore, it's crazy out here in these streets. It's a real video.
Is it a
It's a black dude. I think he's bald headed.
It's for us.
Nah, that's not him. Oh, that is him.
Walk in the church. It's not just for me. It's for the church. It's for us. I wouldn't want that in Jesus' name.
He said God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop out here in these streets. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He literally parked the Bentley in the. How did he get that damn? Wait a minute. What?
The church is not just for me. It's for.
He parked the Bentley in the church.
Yeah, I have no idea how this Bentley got in their church like that.
It's for us.
This joker said the car is not just for me, it's for us. But
And
then
then
turns
said, "Can we drive it?"
God wouldn't want. Oh, MG. This is crazy to me. Now, this is the type of content I like while you play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a whole. I'm like I said, when we get out, cross our T's and dot our I's, we'll be politicking and sending videos and content we want to deal with. Like I said, I want to deal with everything. I just don't want to deal with relationship. Even though I know relationship talk is big talk because there's so many people dealing with so many different situations and stuff like that. But we can talk about it all though.
She said that's not the original video. That's just the skit. Hold on.
Yeah. The original video, he got a bunch of necklaces on. I think he bald headed because that's not the video I seen either.
Hold on.
It's for the church. It's for us.
You talking about this one?
No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name.
Yeah, that's him right there. That's him. That's him. Yeah, that's the real video.
It's for the church. It's for us. No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name. Now let me tell you.
You got to be kidding me. Hold on.
It's for us.
Did somebody really say, can they drive it?
Yes, that was real. That was the real video. That's the real video. That's the one that I seen earlier.
The Bentley that I park in this church is not just for me, it's for the house of God. Can we drive it? No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name. Now listen, amen. The Lord blesses us so we the Bentley
Nah, that's
that
not it.
Yeah,
in this church.
I think this might be AI. I don't think this is real because it's just 10 seconds and everybody's video. Because how in the world is everybody getting a Bentley in their damn in their church? I think this is a skit. It has to be.
No.
This cannot be real. Ain't no way this is real. This is them dang on AIs. Hold on.
Man, if it is, I ain't gonna lie, they fooled me then because they got me.
Yeah, because it's all 10 seconds long.
I didn't know it was several videos of people remaking it. I'm just now because I seen it way earlier this morning.
Look at TikTok.
It's not just for me, it's for the house of God. Can we drive it? No. This Bentley ain't just for me, it's for the church, saints. No. God doesn't want that in Jesus' name. Amen, Pastor. I park in this house is not just for me, it's for this church. Can you drive it? No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name.
Oh, they doing too much now. They got it in Spanish? Come on, man.
Church is not just for me, it's for the church, it's for us. No, I wouldn't want that in Jesus' name. The Bentley isn't just for me, it's for the whole church. A blessing for all of us. No, I wouldn't want that in Jesus' name.
Yeah.
The Bentley that I listen, I just got to say.
So it's a skit. It ain't no way. And people have remade it. This is too funny. She said
That's
these
crazy.
are green. These are green screens. Yeah. I think it's AI, you guys.
Man,
I
that's
think
crazy. I'm thinking the whole time that's a real video.
Yeah, no, it was AI. It was AI because it's so many guys. Here goes another guy. So it's so many guys that recreated the video. So many, especially on TikTok. Oh, they went crazy. So, but is the Pastor Whining one AI or is that real?
Nah, that's real. No. You see they was on the news. Nah, that's real.
Oh, yeah, it was. Look at this one.
It's for the church. It's for us.
Can we drive it?
No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus Christ's name. This Bentley that I parked behind me is for the
Oh,
church.
yeah, that's
It's for
crazy.
Can we drive it?
This
No,
AI is insane.
And it even say BEO right at the bottom of it. BEO. I'm assuming that's some type of app. That's an AI. BEO. Yeah. This is an app.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy as hell. Yeah. So, but believe it or not, this stuff is going viral. It's going viral. People are redoing it and everything. This is crazy. She said it's so sad that AI is taking over. That's why you definitely had to do your research before putting stuff out because it can go so wrong with someone. Yes.
No, fact. And then people can create videos of you. That's the scary part.
They can. She said, so they can, and they did. So now and we ain't got to talk politics, but when President Trump get caught up in something, he immediately say it was AI, it wasn't him. That wasn't me. That was AI. She said, yeah, the house of God is in my house, so I'm going to donate to my house. She said the house of God is in her house, so she's going to donate to her house. She said, imagine how many Old people on Facebook getting tricked by AI. If we can get tricked like this, yes. Woo, Lord.
Nah, that's what's up. But yeah, I ain't mean to come. I ain't mean to come over and stay on that long. I just wanted to address some of them comments. And then somebody told me to bring my robe, so I put one of my robes on.
Yeah. A lot of times I don't even be cammed up because I be having my robe on and my little heater right here, boy. I got me a little floor heater. Ooh, I love it, baby. Sometimes I click the button and turn the air on, and sometimes I put the heat on. But for
Yeah,
some reason, it's
you remind me of
cold.
my cousin. She a sister principal. Every time I go in there, she be like, I got my heat on. I be like, girl, your feet
I
cold?
got my foot on, and I went and got my toes done today, so I still have my toes out right now, and I got the heat, and it just feels so good. Oh my God, it feels so toasty. Yeah, you know,
Oh,
when you
okay.
get older, you be having flashes, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot,
Well,
baby.
I don't think us brothers have to deal with
You
that.
know your girlfriend, she said, "Yeah, I told you to wear that your robe, boo." Eh,
I don't have a girlfriend. Okay.
I don't know. You might have one over here on this thing on channel, baby. Would you date it? Would you do? How do you believe in internet dating?
I'm a personable person. I'm not I'm not in that. I like meeting people. Like I'm not saying I'm opposed to it because I've met people on the internet before, but I like to meet people in person for sure.
Yeah, to get a real connection,
But I
because
gotta say
people
I can
can.
look. I gotta be attracted to you. I gotta be listen, I'm vain. Let me just I'm vain. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So if
Uh-huh.
I'm not attracted to
So
you,
what attracts you to a woman?
number one is her love for God. That's straight up. That's the number one thing.
Okay,
But
so her
then
love for
when it
okay.
comes to attraction, it's just different things because I don't have a one set thing. I might like this about this person. So I just have to see the person. You know what I'm saying?
So does hair matter?
Like I don't have an ideal woman.
But what matters? I know you said the love for the Lord, and
About the
as a
looks,
on looks.
it's different. It's different features. It's no one set look though. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a certain look. I just if I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's it right there.
But most men have a type,
I don't have a
and women
type,
have a type.
Amor.
You don't have a
Amor, I
type.
do not have a type. I done dated all races, all everything.
Oh, and you still don't have a type.
No, I don't have a type.
Mm. That's interesting because most men have a type.
Right. So when you
They
say
have a
a type,
type.
give me more. Like, explain it.
Like
Why?
not even okay. So some men have a type, whether it's like my husband loves short women with thick legs. He like dark skinned women, short with thick legs. Like he always told me that. He was like, "Oh no, she too slim, her legs too skinny, she too tall, she too bright." He like a dark skinned woman, short with thick legs. Why? I don't know. I guess I can't. I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Nah,
don't know why. I don't know why.
I like dark brown, light caramel, paper sack brown. I like it all.
So okay, but you just said when you see a person, you say, "Ooh, that's it, that's it." So what makes you say that's it?
My attraction to her.
Before meeting her, are you
Yeah,
attracted to a person?
100%. Yeah, I gotta be.
Do you?
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not gonna be arguing, fussing, fighting with nobody that I'm not attracted to. It's just not gonna happen. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how much you love God. If I'm not attracted to you, baby, we not gonna get nowhere. Straight up.
Attracted, you saying if I'm not attracted to him, you could be attracted to someone that you have never spoken to before, right? You just attracted to their.
100%. But then once I get to know them, if I don't like their personality and certain things, then it's just not gonna work.
So if you meet someone and you don't like their personality, does the attraction go away, or you still attracted but not interested in dating?
Exactly. Still attracted, but not interested in dating. Yeah.
Okay, so and if you are still attracted and you're not interested in dating, would you just cut it off cold turkey, or would you be like, "Hey, I hit"?
Now the old me gonna hit for sure. It's not even a question. Now I'm being honest. The old me gonna hit. I'm gonna
So
lie.
what's the new you?
The new me, I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to I want to get married again.
So what does that mean?
So I'm more like I'm not just out here tagging no more.
You dating with a purpose
If I just I hadn't dated in 5 years, so
at
I've been
all.
at all.
Now hold on, because when you say you haven't dated, you haven't been in a relationship, or
Yeah,
because
I haven't
dating
been in
is
a rela-
going out
I
to
haven't
dinner.
I haven't been dating or in a relationship.
You have not taken a girl out to dinner in 5 years.
5 years.
You have not been out to eat in 5 years.
I've been out to eat, me and my son, yeah.
But you have not went to a restaurant with a girl, a concert, movies, mall.
Mm-mm.
You ain't.
No, I've been chilling.
So you haven't had sex with a girl in 5 years?
I ain't gonna
Yeah, but
I
that's
didn't
not
say that.
dating.
I didn't say that.
That's dating. So wait a minute. Somebody will allow you to have sex with them and don't, and you ain't even bought
It
them
happens, friend. It happens every day. Stop that.
and you ain't have to buy them a Happy Meal.
It happens every day. Trust me.
I don't know
Listen,
what type of
listen, hold on,
tolerable
listen.
women
Hold on.
you dating.
Amor, when you a woman type, you ain't gotta do nothing. Don't let them women lie to you.
You think
So you
I'm
think
gonna?
I'm
You think
lying?
I have sex with a guy and he ain't even bought me a burger and a fry?
Listen, hold on,
A gallon of milk?
hold on, Mark. Let's keep it real. I done been out to the club, and we talking about in the past, right? I done been out to the club, drinking, having fun, right? Me the chick go straight to the crib. I ain't never took out to eat.
That's
I might have
dangerous
bought,
too.
I might have bought you a drink. That's about it. Listen, in our younger days, in our 20s, come on.
But at your age
No,
now,
I'm not talking
44,
about no Amora. Let's
but would
I'm
you
not
do that
talking,
now?
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about back in the day.
But
Would
would
I
you do
take
it
a
now?
woman home on the first night?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I would.
Oh, you all nasty. Ain't no way. Now you live in Dallas. Now you
I'm
know
not
they
listen.
said.
I'm not listen. I didn't say I would. I'm not gonna say I would. But you know what I learned in this life, Amora? I've learned not to never say never. Because every time I say I'm not gonna do something, I end up doing it. So I'm not gonna say I am, not gonna say I'm not. Straight up.
Well, I
But I
hope
don't
that
even
women.
go out though. I be with my kids 24/7, like scrub in it. Like, I really be with my kids.
Well, I hope a woman is not. I hope women are caring more about themselves than to give up the cooch before they even get a date.
Amora,
A
it
move.
happens all the time. You got married women that do it. What are you talking about?
Mm.
I'm serious.
So you saying there's married women that will sleep with you and you don't even have to date them, court them, talk
Yes.
to them.
Yes.
Mm. Well, yeah, I don't know those women. I don't know people like that. I don't know people like that.
And that's fine, but I'm just saying it's a big world out
I
here,
wish
Amora.
I would, baby.
Amora,
Yeah.
it's a
Those
big
women are.
Amora. It's a big world out here, for real, for real.
She said, "More, we are old school. We don't do that mess." You hear me? You think you about? Can you come to my house? Come to your house. Can I come to your house? Come to my
Amora,
house.
do you want me to keep it real on the show? Or you want me to be fake?
I want you to keep it real.
Okay, well, I'm telling you the truth.
Ooh, me. Some women just want that and that's it. Ooh. So how would you feel if a woman just say, you know what, I just want to sleep with you. That's it. I don't want
I
nothing
done
with
had it
you.
happen before.
Oh wow. Interesting.
I've had women use me for that and that only.
And you okay with that? Did you have to go sit on somebody's couch?
No, I did not. Why I go sit somebody's couch for? If you want me to
And then
help you out, if you listen, if you
say help
if,
out.
if you wanted me to help you out, I'll help you out. Yeah.
So it was a kindly gesture of yours.
Yes, of course it was.
Oh. Mm. She must not know about the Adam and Eve store because I'm sure she don't. If she knew about that, she wouldn't need your help.
Well,
I'm just saying.
listen. I don't know nothing about all that. I'm just telling you that. Hold on,
Okay.
what you mean the Adam and Eve store? What's that?
The sex toy store.
Oh no, we're not. Well, everybody don't like sex toys. Like me, I won't even date a woman that own a toy.
She ain't gonna tell you.
If I bet
Duh.
not find it.
Well, it looks like a tube of lipstick.
Listen, Amora, I bet not find it. Listen,
goes like,
listen, Amora, listen. If a woman, listen, Amora, listen. If a woman is in a relationship with me, her only stimulation should only come from me and me only. That's it. If
you're
you get
selfish.
stimulation from anything outside of me, you suspect.
You selfish.
I'm not selfish. How am I selfish? Amora, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. That's just like if I'm in a relationship, my only sexual stimulation is going to come from the person that I'm with. I'm not going to please myself. If I want to be pleased, I want to be pleased by you and you only. I don't do that. I don't touch myself. That's like I'm too old for that. Now, if y'all younger, yeah, I can understand that. But once you get our age, what you touching yourself for?
Really?
Yes, I'm dead serious. That's me though. All men don't have that. That's
Yeah,
standard.
so he don't like no toys being his competition.
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with no competition. It ain't got nothing to do with that. See, all that gaslight, we ain't doing no gaslight. Now stop that. We ain't doing that. Because I already knew that's coming. That's the first thing, woman. You insecure. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Listen, let me tell you something. You gotta be a strange individual to sit up here and let something that's not real satisfy you. Straight up.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk. Cause baby, let me tell you something. Yeah, I understand why you don't like it because it sends a woman on cloud 9.
It
does
ain't got. I
things-
don't listen. No. That I don't listen. I'm not a woman, so I don't know nothing about none of it. So what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. If you, I look at it like this. If I went to jail, I'm giving hypothetical, right? If I went to jail, and then you feel like you cannot control your sexual urge to the extent where you got to please yourself or get it from somewhere else, I believe that you'll cheat. I want a disciplined woman.
While you're in jail?
Yes.
So you been in jail, you don't expect.
First of all, I've never been to jail. Let's put it out there.
But
I've never been to jail.
You wouldn't want your girl to please herself because
No.
you feel if she pleases herself, she'll go have sex with someone else.
Yeah, you need to be disciplined enough to shut that down.
I don't agree with that at all.
I'm already listen. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I don't have an issue.
Yeah. No, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. That's a lot to ask for of someone.
No, it's not. What's wrong with liking somebody disciplined? What's wrong with that?
We could be disciplined in a lot of ways. I think
I think sexual discipline is like one of the top tier attributes.
But it's also reaching climax is a stress reliever.
Well, that's what you do. Well, that's what you do when you with me. So we don't have to worry about that.
But if you're not around or if you're in jail, you wouldn't want her to get one.
No.
Maybe even look at your photo.
You
can look at your photo and get one.
Don't do that.
Somebody agree with you. She said, "Yeah, he's losing me with this combo." I agree with Blue.
Listen, Amora, that's fine. Everybody has their own standards. So I'm not going to crucify you for your standard. Don't crucify me for mine. I like a sexual, disciplined woman. There's nothing wrong with that.
She said, "I'd rather the man see me on cloud 9." She said, "I'd rather the man see me on cloud 9." Rashida said, "I fell out the damn bushes." I would never use nothing.
Listen. I already knew I was gonna get some pushback with how I think, and that's fine. I don't have an issue with that.
Well, I want to see if I understand what you're talking about. Now, when you say you wouldn't want them to use a toy, are you just referring to a toy that a woman insert in them that mimics what you have, or are you saying any toy?
Any toys.
Okay, now you do know that there's toys just for straight stimulation, no penetration.
I know. You just go straight to the clitoris. I'm 44, Amara. God dang.
And you don't even think that she should use. I don't know. And you don't think that she should use that?
No.
Oh hell no!
Listen, Amara, you got some women. Listen, Amara, you have women. Amara, listen, you have women out here that don't do that at all. You do know that, right?
Yeah, because they may not have been taught. I was taught at a late age. I was only like 35 or 36 when I learned. I wasn't young. I was 35 or 36. And when it happened to me the first time and I crawled a wall because I didn't know what was happening. I was like, you know
So you think you can't do that from a man?
oh yeah, I crawled a wall before plenty of times.
Okay, so guess what? Yeah.
But it
Let
was
me handle it.
used with my dude, like with my man. You know,
Mhm.
some men like to see you. Yeah, men like to see you at your highest. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They like to see
and
you
that's why,
high.
and that's and friend, listen, friend, that's why you gotta learn the clitters, you gotta learn the body, you gotta learn the G spot, you gotta study. See, me, I studied the vagina. Me personally, I do.
Oh Lord. Sip and laugh, you hear this, don't you? You know, Sip and laugh said that you her man. So I just want her to know
I
that
don't even
you
know
are.
who Sip and Laugh is.
Well, she know who you are, honey. She is definitely, she said you her man. But then somebody else down there is fighting for you too. Amor, don't give us the detail. You're right about that.
Don't what?
Listen, she said, I've been celibate for 3 years. The Bible says man should not please himself. When you play with yourself, you what? You invite
Hey,
spirits. So wait a minute. What is it in the Bible that the Bible said the
all
man
right,
shouldn't
so
play
let
with
me keep it
himself?
100 with you. No, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Amor. This is not a game. And oh, you believe in Jesus Christ?
Of course I believe in Jesus.
Okay, I'm just
I ain't,
asking.
I ain't gonna sit here and say I read it.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like,
But does it say that in the Bible that you should not please yourself?
yes, it's called
It
sexual.
does.
It's called sexual perversion. Yes, and I'm
Oh,
telling you, like, when you
even
start,
with your
like, you do invite spirits when you start doing certain stuff. How do I say it again?
even
Even
with
with
your
your
mate,
now, the Bible says with your husband, the bed is undefiled.
so you could do anything.
To
I'm
an
glad I'm
extent.
married.
To an extent, let's say that. Let's say to an extent. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. So you've never experienced a toy with a woman? Never?
No.
Oh wow.
Why would I want a toy? I'm not all you need.
Okay. It says that's a MSN sperm should not hit the floor. What?
And then they all in the Old Testament no more. They get real. Whoever that is get real technical.
Oh, she said it says a man's sperm should not hit the floor. What? It
Yeah, they
says
do
a
say
man
that though.
should spill his seed. What?
They do say that. Yeah, we're not supposed to waste our seed. That's a fact. But that's a whole
I
nother conversation. But listen, Amor, the thing is that it's not gonna send you to hell, so we okay. Let's just put it out there. It's not gonna send us to hell, so we all right. We're gonna be all right.
So if you're not supposed to waste the sperm, what are you supposed to do with it? Because
Okay, so sex was not for pleasure, it was 100% for procreation.
yeah, I've heard that. You know, I've lived outside
No,
the
no,
country.
that's the truth. We're not supposed to
Yeah,
be
I
out here
heard
just
that. That's why men have sex with men because they said that's for pleasure. They said having sex with a man is for pleasure and having sex with a woman is for
the devil is alive. What the hell what are you talking about?
in certain countries. In certain countries, they do.
No. There's no. There's no hiding. What? You can't
They
even,
said
man.
men.
Amor, stop. Can you stop that, please? All right, come on. That's not even true. You
But
tripping. That's not even true.
you've never heard that men are for pleasure and women are for making babies, whatever the word is,
In what
having kids.
context? Because you lost me. What do you mean by that?
So men have sex. They have sex with other men,
No,
like
they
because
don't.
their G spot is from
No, they
behind.
don't. I don't know. We don't. We don't have G spots. No, we don't.
Okay, not G spot, anal spot. Then
We don't have nothing back there. You're not
no,
supposed to do that. You're not
you
even
do.
supposed to do that on women. You do know that, right?
Yes, it's called sodomizing,
You're not
and
even
I know
supposed to
that.
do that at all.
I know, and it's nasty. I call it packing peanut butter. I think it's
Yeah,
nasty,
I
but
don't
some
like that.
But some men do. So you don't
That's
like it.
nasty.
So that mean that you've never done it.
I have done it, but I don't like it.
Have you ever had it done to you?
It was by request.
Have you had it done to you? I'm just asking questions. We adults, is a yes or no?
Hell
Have
to the
you?
no.
Not even by a woman. It's called pegging.
Hell no.
So a woman ain't never put your
Don't
legs up.
no. Ain't never. Stop
Or
playing
you've
with me.
been and
I'm not
arched your
one of
back
them.
and got up on all four.
You say what?
You've never got up on all four and arched your back and you stuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Out, popped it off,
No.
and threw it back in a circle. You've never done that.
No.
Oh.
Come on.
So
Can you
if
stop?
okay, I was just asking
Real
because
men don't play like that.
yeah, they don't. But I have heard. Okay, so do you eat? You let a woman eat you?
Hell to the no.
Do you
Where
know what
y'all
I
get
mean? When
these? Where y'all get these niggas at?
no, I don't. I'm never eating groceries, and I would never eat nobody's
Where y'all get
groceries.
these
I
niggas from, man? These niggas is weird.
It's disgusting. But I do know men. I don't know them personally, but I've heard of men that like their groceries eaten, salad tossed or whatever.
Listen, I've heard of it too, but I'm not one of them.
Have you ever met a girl that says she want to eat your groceries?
Yes.
And what you say to her?
No.
Yeah, would you kiss her? Just the fact that she wanted to eat your groceries, would you kiss her? Because I wouldn't kiss someone.
No, because now I'm disgusted. Because
yeah,
you talking about, hey, listen, do what I tell women that do all that.
You date that say, I want to eat your groceries.
Listen, do what I tell women. If you think your man so clean, let him wear white underwear every day. Every day. And you know how I used to be when we were young. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all probably got grandkids and then had sons and stuff like that. You already know. So imagine a grown man.
Yeah, no, I don't understand how women can eat groceries. Like, what the fuck? I don't even understand how is that pleasurable and why it was ever introduced to the bedroom.
I don't understand why a woman don't think that man is playing on the other side of the street.
But why would they even want to prove anything to a man to go back there and do that?
Tomorrow you got I don't know.
I don't get it. I just I mean, you might as well just lick chitlins right out the pail.
You gotta think about that is feces. That is waste.
Which is toxic.
Exactly, toxins.
And yeah.
And you put that in your mouth?
Yeah, I don't understand it. Some women are
listen, you can call me boring and you call me lame. I don't use toys. I don't do all the extra. I just get it in, get my heart rate up, and we're gonna switch positions 1,000 times. That's it.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that's young people like that. I don't want to switch 1,000, maybe like 2 or 3 at the max.
Well, I'm in shape, so I work out. I'm in shape, so we're gonna get this. We're gonna exercise for sure.
That's why I'm married and my husband is older because I don't need no 44-year-old flipping me all around. You know what I'm saying? Have me hanging from the chandeliers and shit like that.
If I don't do it, you'll get what? Listen, if you don't please your woman, another nigga will. So I gotta show out.
Yeah, and that's why you ain't gotta buy steak dinners and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Lasagna and shit. You know what I mean?
Amara, I'm vain. I stay in shape just to perform in every aspect of life. I swear to God.
Glenn is almost 60, and she said she need 1,000 positions. She said 1,000 positions. She said she need 1,000 positions.
I'm just saying, Amara, like the same position get tired. Like you get bored. They get bored though. Like, come on, you gotta switch it up.
Yeah, but 1,000 times. Oh Lord.
Now I was exaggerating. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, your girlfriend said, "Shit, flip me." But hey, listen. She said, "Break room, they done woke you up." What break room at?
Y'all funny over here, bro. Y'all finna make me go to bed.
Oh my God, y'all need a water hose. Where is Candy and the damn water hose at, baby? Where is it?
Y'all, I'm gonna go to bed messing with y'all, boy. Y'all play too much over here.
Laughing. I agree with him more. I'm too old for that shit.
Hey,
My
look,
man loves
Amor,
to see me play with mine, and
Amor,
then I play
hold
with
on. Hey, Amor, watch this. I'm finna tell y'all something. Just no lie. A lot of y'all ladies who cannot reach climax is not the man's fault.
So is the woman's fault how?
So watch this.
Because
Now, Amor, fact check me if I'm wrong. So what I found out, cause like, cause I'm a trainer, right? So I help a lot of men with I help a lot of men that have ED, you know what I'm saying? High blood pressure problems, stuff like that.
how do you help them with that? How do you
Say it
help them
again?
with that? How do you help them?
With proper nutrition and exercise. Cause it's all about blood flow, right? And so like when a woman doesn't get the correct blood flow, especially if she doesn't exercise she doesn't exercise a lot. She has restricted blood flow to her clitoris, and that will prevent women from climaxing. That's a fact. Do research on it and fact check me.
But what does the clitoris have to do with her climax?
It's something about how now it's so the blood flow is something that happens in there where it helps y'all when the man inserts himself so you can climax. But I'm telling you, look it up and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not a lot. That's
I'll
a
look
fact.
it up. I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
So like Google or research, like, does the lack of blood flow restrict a woman from climaxing? And then you will read up on it and then it'll explain to you what I'm trying to convey. Because I'm not an expert in that, but I read up on it. And so the reason what intrigued me to look it up was I said, well, if men have ED, can women have ED? And I know y'all don't have opinions, but I'm just saying, like, what happens to the woman when there's a lack of blood flow in that area? So what causes a man to have ED when there's a lack of blood flow to the area? So the same thing can happen to a woman too, as well. I didn't know that. So a lot of these women are blaming a men, and it's really them, and they don't even know it.
I'm gonna look into it and see. But I think that if you and your mate know how to bring excitement into your room, whatever in whatever capacity, I just agree that if it works, then it works, And I'm just gonna say we have mastered being able to. I mean, my husband, I don't peg him. I don't eat no groceries. He don't eat no groceries. We don't eat each other's salad. We don't do all the nasty, gross things that a lot of people do. We don't do that, but it's fire because we have learned how to, handle it.
Yeah, y'all know each other's body.
Definitely.
Yeah. When you learn somebody's body, man, it's like when you know exactly what to do to make her go there, it's man.
Ooh, child, baby. I look at it like I think we're a perfect match in that area. I just think so.
I've had someone that like every time I'm talking about every time, like it happens every time.
Like every time right away, or just because shouldn't it happen every time?
Yeah, it's supposed to happen every time. It should, especially when you learn somebody's body though. Like, cause like you can, we have our off days. Let's keep it real. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That's true. So Lisa says sex for women is more mental, and I agree with that. It's more mental.
Is for me too. Now, when I was younger, I didn't care, but now that I'm older, it's kind of more mental now. When I was younger, I hit you, but now it's like, cause I gotta be attracted to you too. I don't know why women think a man will sleep with anything. No, we will not. I know I won't. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm not gonna sleep with you.
I like a man that has is selective with who they sleep with. I don't like men that just sleep with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I like a man to be selective in who they sleep with. Because some men will hit anything. I'm talking about anything. Yeah, hit it. Yeah, no.
Well, I'm just saying that it's some men out here that won't though. Cause I won't hit anything. I'm sorry, I won't.
Yeah. what's the lowest female you would date at 44 years old?
The lowest.
Or
What
not
you mean
even
lowest?
date, but have sex with.
What you mean the lowest?
The youngest age.
The youngest?
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep a 10-year range.
A 10-year. Okay, so
Mhm.
34. So you wouldn't mess with
15
18
at the
19 year
max, maybe, but you know what I'm saying?
old.
Like
Okay.
30, 29, 30, so up and up, but yeah.
Okay. But not
Yeah, we ain't
19.
going down. Yeah, we're not doing hell no. No, that's a baby.
Yes, some men do though.
Because
Matter
I
of
used
fact,
to watch this. So I used to be a teacher, right? And so one
Mhm.
time I had to go, I went to the medical facility, and so I had walked in a place and I seen a little young girl. And so then I know she had to be about 19, 20. She just staring at me. But come to find out, she knew me. So she was like, are you Coach Curry? I was like, yeah. I'm like, who are you? She was like, I used to be a student. I threw up. Because
Oh wow. But
I
why?
still see her as that fifth grader. You see what I'm saying?
But she wasn't looking at you like that though, was she?
It seemed like it.
Oh.
But I did acknowledge that she had a nice little body. You know what I'm saying? But when she called me Coach Curry, I'm like, oh
You
my God.
you as a teacher told a student that they have a nice little body.
No. We were at the medical facility. She's grown now.
Oh, I thought when you was a teacher. I was gonna say because that is so.
No. I said I used to be a teacher.
Oh,
And I
gotcha.
said
Okay.
that I went to a medical
Oh,
facility and I seen the young lady. She kept staring at me. And then she
Gotcha.
called me Coach Curry. But I noticed she had a nice body. And when I realized that she used to be one of my students, even though she was
Gotcha.
grown now, I don't think I would, because she was like, you don't remember me? And then when she said her name, I said, I do remember you. You know what I'm saying? But she was grown now. And I just threw up. I'm like, I can't even believe I even thought that she had a nice body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she being a student. Yeah, because if you was a teacher and you said something like that, that would be
Oh, hell no. Because I taught like, so my first years I did like, for 8 years I did 5th and 6th grade. And then like the last 3 years I was in education, I did from like kindergarten to 5th grade. Nah, well, ain't no creeps.
Right. I'm 60
Ain't no
years
creeps
old.
over. Ain't no creeps over here, baby. Hell no.
So Lisa said, I'm 60 years old and can still put my legs over my head. I wouldn't even try to do that. Okay. My legs get down, get back. So would you have sex with a 60-year-old woman?
She can't look 60.
What does look have to do with anything?
Because I'm not gonna like visit with, okay, I know she's 60. No. Now if I'm vibing with her and it happened and she's, I'm 60 years old, I'm like, oh dang. Cause I didn't know you were 60. But if I can tell you, nah.
Oh.
I know it might seem weird, but hey.
It seems, yeah, it is. Toys are fun and I need me some more. He said toys are fun and I need me some more. She said, "Hey, don't have me sitting around with hemorrhoids. Okay, I'm gone from this time. I'm traumatized." She said, "Amore is a lame." She said, "Hell yeah, I agree with Lisa. Listen, I'm not putting my." She said, "I'm lame because I said my legs ain't going back there." She said, "Amore, I'm 59 and my dude is 41 and I can't shake him for real." Okay, so what do you say about Cheryl? Cheryl says that she is 59 and she dates a 41-year-old.
That's her business.
And he knows that you're 59, right?
I'm gonna say this, like, is it just that tells me they just having sex? It's nothing serious.
Ooh, Gail, did you hear that? Why you say that? Why would
Because
you
I
think?
don't see him marrying her.
Why?
Because I just believe they're having fun. I'm not trying to be negative. I just feel like they just having fun.
So you don't think that they can have a serious relationship at
In
41?
10 years from now, I guarantee they won't be together.
Ooh, but listen,
I'm not trying to
41.
be more. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just calling it how I feel.
So what's the age difference? Let me see. Hold on.
That's like
59
17 years, right?
minus 41.
17,
That's
18
8
years.
Ooh, girl, you are a cougar. You are a cougar. Are y'all just having fun, girl?
Yeah, they just having fun. That's all it is.
18 years. I can't say that they just having fun. What if he genuinely really
listen, this is what I mean. I'm like, listen, they might be fooling with each other, they might rock with each other, they might like with each other. But I'm pretty sure that 41-year-old man don't see no future with her. And I'm just calling it like it is. Like, we can be in denial all we want. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just being real.
Okay, so she says, I am 32 and my husband is 54. And baby, he be on my ass like white on rice. She said, I'm 45 and my husband is 34 years old. Okay, wait a minute. We got another 44. We got another cougar in the house. I'm 45 and my husband 34. Her husband, not her boo thing. So she said, yeah, he knows. We've been together for 3 years and he asked me to marry him several times, but I just got a divorce in 2018 and I'm not ready. So what do you say about that? Her 41-year-old husband, boo thing, has asked her to marry him.
I believe it when they marry.
Ooh, honey, Cheryl, he just tried to just shade the hell out of you.
I'm not trying to be listen. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. God knows I'm not. I just say I believe when they marry. And
I know.
And my thing is, like, if you're not ready for marriage, then why you entertaining him? If somebody say they're ready for marriage and you're not ready for marriage, then you should entertain. That's in my personal opinion. Let that man go be with somebody that's ready to marry.
And Robbie said, so he got on his knees and she said, no, I don't believe that either. Everybody is off. I mean, everybody is different and like different. It depends on the person. My aunt and uncle is 16 years apart, been together for 10 years. She said, I'm 45, my husband 55. I have never dated a man my age because they think I'm younger than what I am. I was married for 19 years and my ex-husband was 9 years younger than me. What do you say about that?
Man. She like young man. It is what it is.
Yeah, I've known female. Now, I ain't never known no. Well, I don't. I mean, besides how Stella got her groove back, I don't know of a woman that's basically 20 years older than a man. However, I have seen 10 years, but I ain't
never seen that. Well, her situation, I've never seen it.
Yeah. Well, he might still.
It's usually the man is older.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man
I
is
wouldn't want to
older.
date 20 years younger than me because it's like, I ain't gonna say, I'm just gonna say my own personal. I would feel like I am dating my son or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I'm the same way. Yeah, like in my head, if you old enough, if you old enough to be my child, I'm just mentally, I don't know.
So you're saying if a woman is old enough to be your mom, you don't want to date her?
Nah.
Is she old enough to be your mom?
Oh, 100%. I wouldn't date him. Nah.
She said, it doesn't matter what you believe because it happened. I was married for 19 years and I don't want to be married again. Oh, so she doesn't want to be married again. It's not him, it's her. So let me ask you something.
Well, let that man go. Go let that man get married to a woman that want to get married then. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Does he want to be married? So obviously he wants to be married if he asks you more than once.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if that man want to get married, go let that man be with somebody that want to be married. Don't hold that man hostage like that. That ain't right.
Ooh, what you say about that, Cheryl? Because Blu-ray thinks that you are holding him hostage. You're holding the man.
I'm not saying she holding him hostage because he can come and go as he please. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's articulated that she doesn't want to get married and he's staying, then that's on him.
My husband is younger, and when I said he applied pressure, baby, I've never dated younger before him, but he was definitely different on a level different from guys my age. Ooh. Listen, she ain't nothing but a number. Some of us have old souls. Age ain't nothing but a number. Fooling around ain't nothing but a thing. What I'm gonna do to you, it would never change. Never change.
Now I'm just a realist, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, I only thing I would say to her is make sure you keep your body up, make sure you keep your health up, because with an age gap that big, like once you reach a certain age, you got to really think about the variables around y'all relationship, like how much, you know what I mean? Like, let's just be
Yeah.
real. Like, would he, okay, when he turned 50 and you 69, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to keep your health up, because if not, he gonna go get somebody younger or somebody his age. That's a real reality.
So you think men that love a woman will still cheat just
All right, watch
because?
this. I know somebody right now. I got a good friend of mine right now. Something happened to her husband, and she already in these streets.
Something happened to him, meaning that he's
health.
not with us?
No, he's with us. But health
So her
wise,
husband took ill, and she's already out there giving it away.
I don't know if she's giving away, but I know she's entertaining people. That's a fact.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let me Candy said my good friend is 33 and her husband is 74, and they just had a baby 3 years ago. They do it all the time in other countries, so you can't say that. They do it in Africa,
No, they do
Nigeria,
it. No, you're right. They do it. I just, that ain't my.
India.
I'm cool on that.
Yeah, they do it. They do it. Some of these countries prefer younger brides.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
They go. It's the sad part is, if you in Iran, they go as low as.
It's crazy. Now that should be a law, but I know in some of these countries it's not.
Yeah, I'm talking about now. That's in 2025 or more, literally.
She's talking about man. She said, "Man, your friend got worms." OMG. She said, "Your friend got worms."
What you mean?
Lord Jesus. You know they say if you have sex with an older guy, that means he gonna give you worms. She said, "Man, your friend got worms." She said, "Hold on, I get what he's saying. A few years ago, I proposed to my man to leave. Wait a minute. I proposed to my man to leave, go start a family because of not being able to have kids, and felt it wasn't fair. He said he is a grown-ass man. I'm not holding." Okay. Okay. It's about the individual. Some people aren't capable of being faithful. Some are. Yeah, I agree with that. I was with her 10 years ago. I was with her 10 years ago when they met, and they've been rolling ever since. They are 42 years apart. That's a long ass time apart. Say, man, I don't want a daddy. I got a daddy. I just want a man.
No, yeah, I don't understand people with them age gaps, but if that's what they like, hey, God bless y'all. Y'all have fun. You can't tell me you can't tell me you're 100% happy, but hey.
Yeah, my husband is 2 years younger than me. That's not that much of an age difference.
Yeah, I'm like 70 and 30. You can't tell me you really enjoying that man. I'm sorry. You can't make me believe that 70-year-old nigga is pleasing you the way you, man, stop playing. Respectfully. But oh well.
So Cheryl said, what world are y'all living in? Because I know a lot of women that have younger men. Every man don't like young girls. Every man I have dated has been younger than me because they always think that I'm younger. Yeah, I don't think all men like young girls. I think the men that do like young girls want them more for mind control. They want to manipulate them, control them,
I can see that.
and use them as like, arm candy or something.
And then, but a lot of men like younger girls because they don't have as much experience when you're dealing with an older woman, and you gotta, you know what I mean? Especially if she's setting her ways, and you gotta deal with this and deal with that, and she come with this and she come with all type of baggage. So, and that's not all older women. So let me put context to that. But that's the way we see it. That okay, she's gonna have less experience and less things that come with being with her. So it's not always about mind control. It's about somebody that hasn't had so much experience where I ain't got to deal with this and deal with a whole bunch of trauma. I'm not saying all women, but that's the way we think about it. So
yeah, and the women being set in their ways. Yeah, men 100%. Don't like that. Yeah. The older
that's
they
all
are,
that is. Yeah.
ways.
So it's not even about It's not even about control because you want a woman that got some goddamn brain cells, hell. But at the same time, we want you to be cooperative. So a lot of time when you're setting your ways, you're going to be less cooperative. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, I guess if you're saying you set in your ways, yeah, less cooperative. She said,
Yes.
I'm more, he related to Cali. He reminds me so much of him. You don't even know Chief Cali, do you?
Who is that?
Yeah. I don't even know him. He's from Cleveland. Yeah, he doesn't know Chief Cali. This sounds like some small town BS. I like older men my age. My ex was 12 years older than me. You said you like older men. I like older men my age. Are you saying you like a man your age or you like an older man than your age? I think that's what you're saying. I think you're saying you like older men than your age, older than you.
I find it weird. I just find it weird when people like people way older than them. That's just me though. But I don't have an issue with it. But it's weird to me. Like when a woman dealing with a man her daddy age and stuff like that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cause then like a lot of time or more when you start having those conversations, you bring them up on drop the link and you start really getting into their trauma and their real life experiences, you really expose and understand why a lot of those people make the decisions that they make. Not all, but I'm telling you, it's some trauma somewhere. You can believe that. It's a lack of somebody that didn't get something or some trauma somewhere. I'm telling you, because I say I've been doing interviews for years, and every time I have a conversation and when I start going down their history, okay, that's what it is. It ain't that that's what you want. Come on now.
Now, have you read the book? Let me see who it's by. But it's called. When you was talking about it, Why Men Love Bitches. Let me see who it's by. Have you read that book before?
No, I never read it. I need to go ahead and go it off Amazon though.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the thing to it.
Yeah, that's cool. You should go about to lay there. I'm tired to start yawning. I gotta get up 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, is that what time you get up?
Well, I gotta train some people in the morning.
So what I'm gonna do is,
exercise.
me and you gonna talk. Are you getting up and you training other people at 5 in the morning? So is that all you work another job too, or is training?
No, I don't have
full
a job.
So as a trainer, that's your full-time job.
Yeah, that and content creator.
Oh, and content creation. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, man. We done made a lot of money in these content streets, baby.
You can. It could be some good money. I have not tapped into the good money that y'all. I know some content creators were saying they made $100,000 a month. Like I think
Now
that's
the
so
most I've
unheard
ever
of.
made in a month is 67,000. That's the most I've ever made in 1 month.
On Facebook?
On Facebook. I can send you the receipts.
60s, I believe you, but they don't pay like that now.
Hell no. Hey, that's when the game first started. Hey, before it got saturated. Oh my God.
How much are they making now?
Doing nothing. It's still some out there doing numbers like that for sure. Don't get it twisted. Like Country Wayne going crazy.
Oh yeah, Country Wayne. But
he did. He only do use on Facebook. He said he did like 7 million his first year.
So how much you think content creators are making these days on Facebook? Not the Country Wayne's, like regular.
You made $5,000-10,000 a month for sure.
Oh shit! I made $100. I'm doing something wrong. Clearly,
I make $100 a day for sure on Facebook. Even if I ain't on the page, I make $100 a day for sure.
Oh yeah, you gotta show me what button I need to put on because baby, I made $100 for the whole month.
Well, what I do is I just make my posts and schedule it, not go on by my day, and it just do what it do.
How many times you post a day?
In between, I'm gonna do about 27 stories, and then I'll probably make about 6. It's easy though. It's fast. It take like a few minutes to do. It take like 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, but it's only 5-second clips.
Are they videos?
5-second clips. I'm only doing 5 seconds.
So
I might tell you. So I take a video that's 35 seconds, and I make five clips out of it. That's 7 right there. So I make anywhere from 20 to 30 stories. Remember, I told you you get paid out people watching your stories.
I know you told me that, but let me ask you this. So with that being said, do you have to have a lot of people to view it?
Yeah, you want to get people that are not your followers to view it. That's how you get more money on Facebook. It's not your followers, it's people that don't follow you that view your stuff, they get you paid.
Oh. Well, she said, yeah, stories paying decent. Girl, I made $6 on my stories last month, but it's getting on my nerve. The stories, but I
But,
made $6.
but see, I get up and I just post. Like I do that. It take me about a minute or two to get all my posts up. Then I schedule my posts throughout the day. And then like when something hit like something hit shade room, something like that, something pop, I just go and post that right then and there. Even if it's not scheduled, I just post that right then and there. So I just be moving throughout my day. Like I say, I don't work for nobody, so I have the time. I don't be doing it half time anyway. So
Man, I need to get on the ball, baby, because when I tell you Facebook, I don't even be trying. Like, somebody had told me they'll help me. They was like, I'll show
and
you how to do
then
it.
what you do
But
is like somebody that don't have a lot of followers, you want to post a lot of you want to share your post in different groups that got a lot of followers. That's the cheat code.
yeah, but how you gonna share your stuff in somebody else's group?
You just ask to get accepted to the group. Once you get accepted to the group, you can just share it to the group. And then the admin have to approve it though.
Yeah, I think that's spamming somebody else's page.
Yeah, it's a game. You know what I mean? It's a game if I'm being real with
Yeah, I don't know if I want it like that though.
you. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Well, boy, I'm
but
tired. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
give you
I'm
some rest.
about to lay it down. I appreciate y'all. I had to come
Yes,
up real
thank
quick. Let them know. Listen, we're not doing no shade. We done with all that over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No shade. Mm-hmm.
I'm not
No
gonna come
shade.
over here and build with a moral. This is genuine to go build with no Miss Season. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Whatever I do with Miss Season, what I do with her, what I do with Moral, we all grown. Okay. Ain't
Right,
none
that's
of that.
right.
I might get
None
them
of
on the same. I might get them on the same panel one day.
that. You so funny. You so funny. But yeah, so we're gonna start when I come back, and then we're gonna advertise it or whatever, and then and we're gonna go from there. So, and then I know you ain't putting a stocking cap on your head.
What? What's wrong with that? I got locks. I gotta take care of
Put a
my hair.
whole- That's what you do at night. You put your head down with a stocking cap.
I gotta take care of my hair. More. What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You thought that was funny or something?
I did. You put a whole stocking cap over your head.
Hey, listen. Hey, that's
No, you
how. Hey,
didn't. Like,
hey, I ain't no shame in my game.
come
Listen.
on, huh?
Hey, listen. I gotta take
Ain't
care of
nothing
this.
wrong with it.
Y'all
It
put
stays
stuff
on
on y'all
all
head
night.
before y'all go to bed, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I put like a little, I got like this little hat like thing because I don't like
Yeah.
to be cold at night. So I wear like this little hat thing that is satin in the inside, and then I take it, but I don't put it all the way over my head. I kind of put it like from here to the
Now
back.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. Since I'm a hood dude from the streets, and like when I first grew my hair, and I started having to do certain stuff at night and all that, I had a complex. But I wouldn't even put a bun or nothing. I wouldn't do. I will now. Y'all not gonna catch me on video with it, but I don't mind y'all saying it was a stock cap. But when I pull that bonnet out, it would not be televised. You hear me? At
So,
all.
you wear a bonnet too?
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't nothing wrong with wearing a bonnet, I guess. I mean,
It take care of my hair, and I like my hair. So
Justin Dean had a bonnet on before.
who is that?
He's just a whole nother narc. But that's somebody else I want to discuss with you because I seen a video today and oh my God, it was so much gaslighting. But I mean, we had already been on now for 3 hours, so we ain't gonna discuss it tonight. But baby, it was so much gaslighting. It's an old video, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this Joker is a gaslighter. Oh my
Yeah, I don't even know.
goodness.
I don't even know who that is.
He's just a white fake doctor that was married to this African girl. I
Oh,
blocked
okay.
on him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She said
All right,
Blu-ray.
Maury. Well, I appreciate you for bringing me up. I'll see you next week. Enjoy your trip. Happy birthday, all the above. Okay.
Thank you
Because that's
so
why you're
much.
going
And
on your trip for your birthday, right?
well, no, it's not necessarily my birthday. It's more of a sisterhood trip because it's kind of more people than me birthdays of that
Oh,
month.
okay. I thought you were doing
Yeah.
a birthday thing. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right,
So
well, all
it's
y'all sisterhood, y'all do y'all thing. God bless y'all. I'm about to take it.
thank
I'm
you.
tired. All right, Mark.
See
See
you
you
later.
later.
Good
Yes, ma'am.
talk. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. So, ooh, she said, good night, boo, and Scott over me. And what? And scoot over for me. Ooh, Lord, and scoot over for you, baby. She said, and scoot over for me, honey. She said, hey, here in New York this week. Oh, he's here in New York this week. Who's here? Who's in New York? My husband wears a bonnet. He has so much freaking hair. Yeah, your husband does have a lot of hair. A lot of hair. She said, does he wear a toupee? Girl, y'all so damn funny. Listen, my son, what? She said, my son have locks and they wear bonnets too. At first, it used to piss me off. Like, boy, don't be wearing that bonnet. But now I realize it protects their dreads. Okay. Oh, Justin is in New York for the week. Oh, girl, I seen that video on. I'm gonna go over that video. Not today, but I am gonna go over that video. Oh my God, it was so much gaslighting. She said, I'm already in bed waiting, Sip. Oh my goodness. She said, more, y'all have to wear robes in y'all podcast flyer. Yeah, we're gonna wear a robe. We're gonna have on a robe. We're gonna wear a robe. I'm gonna have to get me another robe. My robe is I got like this nice gray robe. I got this on because I was cold, y'all. I really was. Let me turn my heater back on. Y'all stop playing with your girl. Stop playing with your girl. Stop playing with your girl. She said, what's up, family? Checking in, finna pack up the car. You about to pack up the car and I still gotta pack. Yeah, I gotta get off this. It's 10 o'clock. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm somewhat packed. I'm not all the way packed, but I do know that my plane leave at 6 something in the morning. So I gotta get my ass up. Does it leave? Let me see. I think it leaves 6, but I'm gonna sleep the whole flight. Let me see how long my flight. I'm gonna be knocked out, baby, the whole flight. I'm gonna get me some sleep. You best to know. Wait a minute. My flight don't leave that damn early. I thought my flight left at 6. Hold on. I thought Jay told me that. My flight does not leave until Girl, my flight don't leave until 8:50. Oh yeah, I'm asleep. And then they do an hour change. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm asleep. I'm definitely going to sleep this whole. I'm asleep the whole ride, the whole flight. I'm gonna be knocked out. But I gotta pack a little more. My shoes didn't come. The t-shirts didn't come. I'm pissed off at Amazon. So with my dress, I'm gonna wear these black shoes right here. I'm gonna have these on with my dress because my black shoes didn't come. So I will be wearing this with my dress. So for anybody, when y'all see me with these on, don't judge me because I'm sure wearing these black shoes with my black dress because my black shoes didn't come. She said, you must have a layover. No, I don't have a layover. No. Wait a minute. Somebody just. Wait a minute. What? Y'all, Sierra over there cutting up, child. Sierra is over there cutting up on Rex. She over there telling him that he need to fix his unclean and smelly uncircumcised penis, his yellow gold teeth. Sierra is over there. Sierra said, somebody sent me this. Sierra said, for as my lame bum baby daddy, Rex, going around lame Forest City. I thought she was from Forest City, but anyway, she said lame Forest City, talking, worry about cleaning the tip of your uncircumcised penis correctly, smelling like infection. Worry about them yellow gingivitis teeth and go to the dentist for once in your life. Now, that is what Sierra has told her baby daddy. And people are in the comments saying, but you were with those yellow teeth and penis and have a child with him at one time. You loved his dirty underwear. And she responded and said, oh man, go to sleep and don't wake up. Damn. She said, go to sleep and don't wake up. OMG. Oh, wait a minute. So they said she over there cutting the food, making all type of posts about him. Let's look, y'all. Let's find out what is going on with Miss Sierra. Miss Sierra. What's wrong with ya, girl? Miss Sierra. What is going on with Miss Sierra? What's her last name? Oh, Watkins. Miss Sierra. What y'all doing, Miss Sierra? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm looking for a Sierra with the 20,000 followers. I don't see her. Sierra. Oh, hold on. Oh, there you go, Miss Sierra. Don't broadcast everything I do, but one thing for sure, my kids are good. Kids bathe and to sleep. This mama bear tired, by the way, for the nosy Forest City people. I take care of my kids, period. The same ones talking haven't raised the kids or gotten taken. I got mine, period. She said, far as I'm concerned, I am not a Watkins. I even got that last name. They definitely not my family. My family is my kids, mama, and my niece. That's all. Far as them other lame Watkins, they nothing to me. Ooh. And then Michael Watkins said, what do you mean you're not a Watkins? And she responded, what said is what I said. Ooh. So somebody said, what do you mean you ain't a Watkins? Must be her daddy. Is this Sierra daddy? Oh no, her daddy done passed, ain't he? Do Sierra got a brother? He said, what you mean you ain't no Watkins? And she said, I said, what was said, what was said. What was said, what was said. I said what I said. It's been heavy on my heart lately, missing my best friend since we were young. You always were a true friend. I don't know what that word means. Whatever, and a real one who genuinely cared. And I didn't see that. Hopefully one day you can forgive me. Girl, is she on Facebook with that bullshit? Girl, she said a hug from Jesus will fix anything. Girl. Shots the error over there just trying to make content. Somebody said not trying to be rude, but did his penis all of a sudden get uncircumcised and teeth got yellow, or was it like that when y'all were together? And she says, wait, what's she say? She says, point blank, period. His hygiene is bad. Oh, but she be showing him her teeth. Oh, she told her relative last name Watkins, "Oh man, go to sleep and don't wake up." She said that to somebody in her family. Girl, Sierra done told one of her family members to go to sleep and do not wake up. Michael Watkins. Michael Watkins, she said, go to sleep and don't wake up. Oh my God, she done wrote the family member off, y'all. Girl, Sierra is on one. Oh, Sierra is on one. Sierra like, I want to check next month. Sierra is tired of having 20,000 followers and not getting a check from Facebook. She said, I'm about to shit on all you hoes. I'm about to get a check, honey. She is fighting and writing off her family members. She said, the hell with all of them. She is not a Watkins. She has denounced herself from her family members on the Watkins side of the family. She has denounced herself. And she didn't went as far as saying, wait a minute, Sierra, wait a minute, child. Sierra just made 20K. When the last week that we celebrated her 20K was Sierra said, hoes, I am almost at 21,000, baby, and I'm thankful and blessed. And 2 of the 21,000 like the comment, okay? So she said she is almost at 21, which means that she didn't gain another 1,000 followers. Okay, just letting you know, honey, she is on one, baby. She is on one, honey. You better stop playing. She is on one. Ooh, Lord. But Sierra said, y'all are not about to keep leaving her behind. She is about to post and get the attention of every 20,000 followers on her page. She said, that's engagement, though. Girl, that engagement, though. Yes, that engagement is gangsta leaning, baby. You hear me? The engagement is definitely gangsta leaning. She can't get a like out of some of these posts. Some of these posts are going unliked, unloved, uncared for. She got one right there. She ain't got none. None. She got one. None. 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 One. None. 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 6. Damn, girl, your engagement sucks. Oh. So anyway, she said she is almost at 21,000. Y'all better stop playing with Sierra. Sierra is over there fighting with her uncircumcised, smelly like infection, penile, yellow gingivitis teeth, baby daddy. Okay. Now I'm not calling him names. That is what she referred to him as. Okay. She is fighting with her baby daddy. All right. She said the Joker is not circumcised and it smells like infection. Okay. Ew. Ew. She said her engagement sucks, but her followers swallow. Hey, listen. She said when she disowned her cousin Robert after that baby, listen, she has disowned the whole Watkins side of the family. Are you gonna disown your whole Watkins side? God damn, girl, she disowned the whole Watkins side. You. I'm talking to you, talking to her too. She included. Yeah. She didn't disown the whole Watkins side of her family. She said Rex must be leading Sierra on. Y'all think so? Do y'all think Rex is leading Sierra on? Because why is she talking about his uncircumcised penis that smells like infection and his gingivitis teeth? Why do y'all think she is talking about him? She said, I like an uncircumcised penis. Ooh. She said, wasn't she just sending him news through before this woman got on her ass? Absolutely, baby. She sure was. She didn't have a problem with the uncircumcised, infection smelling penis or the yellow gingivitis teeth. She did not have a problem with it before. And wouldn't have a problem with it tomorrow if he wanted to break in her window again. She said, hell no, she's a weirdo that still harasses him and his new lady. I believe it. She said, no, she's off her meds. Got to be. She got to be. The girl is some type of nuts. Just nuts. Is this a past tense smell or current smell? Girl, Tanya, I have no idea if she's talking about a past older or a new older, honey. I don't know. I think she's mad because he's not leading her on. Listen, I don't know if the smell is new or not, but people are in her comments saying, girl, you wanted that. You wanted all of that. You wanted it all, baby. All of it. She said, yes, then when he stops, she gets mad. She still wants that man and his turtleneck weaving penis. Turtleneck weaving penis. She want that uncircumcised thing. Hell, hey, it peaked out when it needed to be. She got a whole child by him that climbs on top of the roof. Maybe that's why he got all them powers. Her son got all them powers in his hands and shit. He got powers because you got to have the strength to climb on a roof and not fall. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have some type of strength. But maybe it's because of the uncircumcised penis. I'm just saying. It had to be something. You know what I mean? She like hot links. Oh my God. Y'all are crazy. Rex and Sierra are both full of shit and playing a dangerous game. Girl, she said, is she still in the motel? They thought she was, I don't know where the hell that girl at. I don't know if she's in a hotel or not. I don't think so. I don't think she's in a hotel. I don't know though. Honestly, I don't. I don't know where that girl at. Hell. It ain't no telling. Hell, for all we know, she probably live in a big ass house laughing at us. I don't know where she live. I don't know. Sierra crazy. She says, ain't she with the friend? You mean living with the friend? Oh, I don't know. I don't be looking at her like that. She said at one time she left that uncircumcised penis. She let that uncircumcised penis ejaculate inside of her. She sure did. And I guarantee she sucked on that non-circumcised penis too. You know what I mean? I guarantee you she did that too. But now all of a sudden it's bad. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. She knows she should be ashamed of herself. Gonna talk about the man uncircumcised, smelly infection, smelly penis, and his yellow gingivitis teeth. She said Rex is smelling like old hot dog water. Lord Jesus. She said staying with her friend, but she likes to be gone all day. Oh, she's staying with her friend. Oh, she must have a good ass friend that let her and 4 kids come live with her. Cause baby, damn. But anyway, she done with the walking side of the family. So I don't know who she was referring to, but the walking side of the family, she done with it. She said, I'm done. I'm completely done with the walking side of the family. I'm done with the Watkins. You know, ain't her daughter Watkins, Desharia Watkins? Lord, she done with the walking side of the family. Wait a minute. Did she say, hold on, when she denounced the family, let me just see that she denounced Desharia too. Did she add Desharia in there? I'm just inquiring minds want to know. Did she include? Oh, yeah, she said my kids. My family is my kids, my mama, and my niece. Oh, okay. Damn, girl. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. Y'all see me up here trying to twirl my hair. She said her kids. Yeah, she did say her kids. It's alleged that Desharia lived with Sierra's friend, and that's who she fell out with. Oh, when you see this much friction between two people, it's both of them. She said until she find out them 20,000 followers don't give her a check, don't give her a check. Hey, she said, I got clout though. She said, I got clout, baby. I got clout. But y'all, I got to get on my game with this TikTok and this Facebook. We'll see, y'all. We'll see what we going to do. We will see. But anyway, I'm about to go. I really want to show y'all this Justin video, but I don't feel like it. I'm going to do it another day. Okay, we're going to talk about this Justin video, though, because, baby, the gaslighting was at an all-time high. Like, it was so there. So there. But it's a throwback, but I definitely want to talk about it. Maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I will do a video while I'm gone and upload it or whatever. But thank y'all for coming through with your girl tonight. Tonight, we leave in the morning. Thank you, Love Me. She said, pray y'all have a great sisterhood trip. Much love. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Tawana Featherston. Hello, more and Loud Talkers. Have a safe trip and enjoy. Thank you. Thank you, Riri. Thank you, Vera. Hey, more in chat. Thank you, Big Lil Sis Candy. Thank you, Bet. Thank you, Miss Pamela. Yep, and Platinum Bracelet, Miss Magnificent. Thank you for 20 months. Thank you for 26 months, Miss Go Getter 49. 26 months with the GOAT on YouTube. Safe travel, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Poking around with P Talk for 24 amazing months. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Break Room. Praises to God. These streets are nice and quiet. Finally. Thank you, girl. Thank you, that MF. Safe travels and have an amazing time. You already know one of them. Thank you, MF. Thank you for 23 months, Lady E. Party inside the gates this weekend. What? Inside the gate, baby. Inside the gate, baby. Y'all better stop playing. Thank you, Jamaica, for the $5. Traveling grace and arrival mercy to all my sisters. Be safe and enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. Safe travel and have fun. Thank you, Big Sis. Break Room came back. Thank you for 11 months. So let me find out Blue behind the gates with us. Hey, ow. Thank you, Kayshawn, for 23 months. Spill the beans, Amor. Thank you, Kibo, for 22 months. Amor, we've been with you for almost 3 years. We can read in between the lines. I know it. Y'all know me. I can't hide shit. Shout. Thank you, LaShante, for 16 months. I made it. You sure did. Thank you, Glenn. Amor, we don't see the tooth. Please stop explaining. Damn. Oh, if I'm a tooth. Girl, child, I said that to make whoever said it realize that you ain't stopped shit. Okay. So I'm late. Spill the tea. We waiting on it. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Big Sis. Thank you, Juanette. She says, I'm so glad you moved on. Proud of you. Keep moving in the right direction. Thank you, Juanette. Yes. Thank you, that MF. I wish both the real him and the AI would just shut the hell up. Thank you, Miss B, for becoming a member. Thank you, Veronica. And thank you for 26 months. My girl, Lynn. Thank y'all so very much. I hope y'all enjoyed your trip, your sister trip. Yes, we are going to enjoy. Now, we'll try. We're not going to just be posting stuff like we did like the last time, but we will try to definitely let you guys know what's going on. We just got to figure it out when we get there. I'm sure we're going to talk and find out like what, you know what I'm saying? We want to bring y'all into, because we was just having some fun last time, and honey, we ended up being the talk of the damn town and thought that we weren't about to do it on them. What we doing? Anyway, but she says, okay, Amor, can't hide shit. Me neither. They say that to me, like, don't tell Tiny, because she would tell it can't hold water. Yeah, they be saying I can't hold water, but I am an open book, y'all. I'm easy to read. She said, I'm about to give my sheets some ass and my pillow some head. Good night, y'all. Go on and give them some ass. Throw it back in a circle, baby, and some head. All right, y'all, listen. I love y'all. I got to go finish packing with my late ass, and I'm going to lay down and get a couple of Z's before we depart tomorrow, okay? So she said traveling graces to everyone. Yes, so it's going to be 28 of us, but only, oh well, damn, I forgot 2 people dropped out. Damn. So it's going to be 26 of us, but only 24 going to be staying with us because 2 others are going to be staying somewhere else. So anyway, we're going to have some fun. 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 So anyway, y'all, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Good night. Have a great one. Until next time. Bye, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button on the way out. Bye, y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay! She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.